The big one we missed was in the third round, Jackson Smith-Njigba. We took Jaden, and that was an error. Yeah, error.
It was.
What are we doing this offseason? Are we going to work on what are we doing in the offseason, PFT?
Well, we're banning Jerry O'Connell from drafting him next year. So I think that's going to arrow going straight up for Jaden. Straight up to the right. Yep.
On today's Part of My Take, presented by DraftKings, we're back in studio. The whole crew's here. We got college football quarterfinals recap. Incredible last game that we just watched, Ole Miss versus Georgia. A couple other games weren't as exciting, but we're going to talk about all of them. We have the semifinals set. We're going to do our Week 18 picks and preview. We have Hank and Zach back. We are also going to do our exit interview with Jerry O'Connell on our fantasy season. Maybe a little contentious.
Runners up.
So we finished second, and we want to just talk it out with Jerry, see what we can do better, what we can maybe give him to make it a better experience next year. And then we're going to finish with Fyre Fest, and that's it. It's going to be a great Friday show, and then we'll be back to 3 times a week next week. Okay, let's go. Welcome to Part of My Take, presented by DraftKings. The crown is yours. Today is Friday, January 2nd. Happy New Year's, guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy 2026.
And let me just say, to start 2026, if you are a regular fan of college football, let's say 95% of us out there that don't root for the Blue Bloods, let's call us haters. What a start to the new year, because we watched in 24 hours Ohio State, Alabama, and Georgia all lose.
The Red Bloods.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, if memory serves, since we've gone to the 14 playoff and now to the 12-team playoff, I think this might be the first year where none of those teams are in the Final Four.
So, yeah.
We got all new colors.
Yeah, we got Oregon versus Indiana in one side of the bracket, Ole Miss versus Miami in the other side. Joel Klatt's probably got to feel a little stupid right now because Miami, incredible. Let's start with that one. Miami just absolutely manned up Ohio State on New Year's Eve. It was shocking, but also not shocking because Miami had this in them. But in the fact that Ohio State just looked like they got bullied the entire time. The Julian Sayin pick six obviously tilted the game. But my big takeaway from this game was not only obviously Miami can win the national title, but this felt like Mario Cristobal, like he coached a perfect game. And even in that last drive that Miami had where you're like, are they going to get too conservative when they're up 3? Are they get 6 minutes left? No, there was a perfect drive, perfect use of the clock, absolutely big boyed them. And Ohio State, listen, hand up, sometimes you get it wrong. This Ohio State, not better than last year's Ohio State.
Officially, yeah.
No, they did beat Michigan.
They did.
Which last year's Ohio State team did not.
But this year is 2026.
Yes.
So this team in 2026.
Well, no, they lost in 2025.
On which time zones?
That's true.
Not every time zone.
We can't get into time zones.
We can't do that.
But yeah, Ohio State lost their last 2 games of the year. They lost to Indiana. They lost to it actually is my weird take here is that Michigan did it again.
They broke them?
Ryan Day had spent so much energy to beat Michigan this year. After they beat Michigan, it was over.
The whole season was building up to that. Yeah, I do think that if you were to just say like the last 2 weeks of each program, Michigan had a better last 2 weeks.
And I hate that my head went there, but it did feel like Ryan Day obviously getting the monkey off his back, beating Michigan. The Indiana game and the Big Ten championship game was very close. If they hit a field goal, it's different. This game, though, Miami, watching this game, you're like, Miami's the better team.
From the opening drive, it felt like Miami was violent.
Yeah.
They brought some bad intentions to the field, and Yeah, Mario Cristobal. That defense, the defensive line and the linebackers for Miami, they were just beating the shit out of Ohio State.
Reuben Bain.
In a way, Reuben Bain is a monster.
Yep.
And I think we had the two best defensive players in college football on the field with Bain and Caleb Downs.
Yep.
For Ohio State. Both guys played great. It was just the big boys for Miami were more violent. Sometimes the game of football just comes down to who has the capability and the will to inflict physical pain on your opponent. And yeah, Miami was fun to watch. Also, Michael Irvin and Ray Lewis.
Unbelievable.
What a dynamic duo on the sidelines, just like screaming at each other in a language that twins teach each other. It was belt to ass.
It was the perfect. They're perfect for Miami.
Yeah,
because when you watch a Texas game, you see Bevo. When you see Georgia, you have Uga. You have all these traditions, and then Miami's tradition is Michael Irvin losing his mind, taking off his belt, and whipping a Gatorade bottle to the point where you're like, please stop hurting that Gatorade bottle. And it's so Miami.
I think he also assaulted a trash can at some point. He
put an Ohio State jersey on a Gatorade bottle and whipped the fuck out of it.
And Ray Lewis just screaming at him.
It's Miami.
They were yelling at each other, but that's brotherhood, man.
The U is back.
The U is so back.
Win the title. So yeah, that was New Year's Eve, which it wasn't like the most exciting game, but it was exciting to see a team dominate Ohio State the way they did. And Ohio State still is going to be, Ryan Day. I know it's funny that Ohio State fans basically lived out the hypothetical we all talked about last year. Would you rather lose to Michigan and win the national title or beat Michigan and not win the national title? You did it in back-to-back years. I would imagine most Ohio State fans right now are feeling like last year was the preferable outcome.
I would say winning the national championship is the preferable. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
But listen, our guy Tate, good season.
There's nothing hanging.
Good season. 12-0.
Ohio State, you guys had fun.
Yeah.
You had a lot of fun.
12-0. A lot of memories.
A lot of friends made.
A lot of fraud watch comments being made.
There's a lot of frauds.
Yeah.
There's a lot of frauds. That's my big takeaway from this weekend in college football. So many frauds.
Yeah.
So many frauds.
So we started New Year's Day with Oregon, Texas Tech, which was a tough watch. Oregon was way better, and they deserve all the credit. But I also, when people watch a game and it's low scoring, they're like, you don't love defensive battles.
Yeah.
Oregon's defense very good. Texas Tech's defense very good. Texas Tech's offense was abysmal.
Unbelievably bad.
Just unbelievable. And Baron Morton, I know he's been injured. I think he said he was 85%, but still, it was so tough to watch. And credit to Oregon for just taking it to him and squeezing the life out of him. But that was not I wouldn't say that's a rewatchable game.
It was a terrible game. It was a bad football game.
I do think it's good for the time of day and New Year's Day.
Yeah.
You'd rather have the stinker be early or hungover. You can just take a nap.
It was a good sleep-through game, for sure. And for me, I really enjoyed watching this game. I kicked my feet back. I felt like today was a win for JMU.
Yeah.
It was just, Texas Tech could not move the ball against Oregon. I think Oregon is probably the second best team right now. I think the numbers would probably bear that out with the spreads that are coming out.
Yeah. And it's going to be
They played a good game earlier this season, too.
Yeah.
So, Oregon just kicked the shit out of them. It was way, way worse of a game than I had even thought.
Did you see, Zach, by the way, your nickname? We should have gotten this nickname for you, but unfortunately it's not yours. Did you see the Mateo Uyungule?
I did see the concrete-centric nickname. Great nickname.
Young Concrete.
It's a good one.
Great nickname.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Was he the one that they were like, he runs a 4.6 40 and squats 775 pounds? There was one guy on Oregon's defense. I don't know if it was him or someone else, but it was just, they said 4 numbers in a row, and I just, how is this possible? But they have dudes.
If you just call somebody Young Concrete, they're able to hit harder.
Yeah.
Just with that nickname.
Young Concrete. So what? And then Alabama, Indiana, which was absolute belt to ass.
It was.
Yeah.
It was just smothering by Indiana. They were trying to run the score up. They were trying to emasculate Alabama, and they did. From the very start. I guess the first drive from Indiana, they ended up punting, right?
They went 3 and out.
They went 3 and out on that one. After that, it was just Mendoza was perfect. He played a perfect game of football. Indiana's offense really played a perfect game of football, just methodical.
Indiana's defense played a perfect game of football.
Their defense was great. They just moved the chains. They didn't take too many shots, but every time they took a shot, it was a touchdown. It was like a 30-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
Mendoza's a fucking beast, putting it on a dot in the end zone.
I'm the worst gambler of all time, so this isn't like something that I'm gonna puff my chest out. But every now and then I'll get something right. And I thought going into this game, if you had flipped the jerseys, and Indiana was wearing Bama jerseys, and Bama was wearing Indiana jerseys, it would have been like a 14-point spread. Indiana is, in my theory going into it, was Indiana is better than Alabama in every single facet of this game. And a 7-point spread was so disrespectful to the type of team, because people still have it in their brain. There's a Bama always wins these games. Indiana, no way could they have turned. No, Indiana's turned it. Indiana, Kurt Cignetti is such a psycho. He wears a quarter zip with nothing underneath.
Yeah,
that is a psychotic move. That's a serial killer or a guy who goes and kills Alabama's program.
He's going straight up zipper to skin.
Yeah.
The cold ass zipper right down his sternum. It is crazy. I look at him. I'm wondering, like, when you zip that thing up, you're pulling out your chest hair because you like it.
Yeah.
Because you think that feels good.
And his snarl and his looks, when Alabama went for it on that fourth down, he was just staring at them. They're just such a good football team. I know it takes a while sometimes for people to come around to these things. Last year's Indiana team was a great story, but they weren't, good enough to win a national title. This year's Indiana team is like, they're just better than pretty much every team. Yeah, they could lose to Oregon, because you could always lose, especially when you play the second time. But a game like today, they're just better than Alabama. Like, their dudes are better top to bottom.
I love that they gave the MVP of the Rose Bowl to the center.
Yeah.
On Indiana.
And the whole offensive line.
And the whole offensive line.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It was just like Indiana was in control with every single thing that they did. And with Sig, people have talked about, like, is he the best sports hire ever? I think he is.
I think he might be the best hire.
Is he the best hire ever for any job ever done? I would say Michelangelo, when he painted the Sistine Chapel.
Mm-hmm.
I think they nailed that one.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer to build the atomic bomb.
Okay.
Mission accomplished.
Ben Mintz.
I was going to say Max, but yeah,
Okay.
Ben Mintz.
Ben Mintz at
Maybe
Barstool.
Celine Dion singing the Titanic song.
Yep.
But outside of that, yeah, I think he goes on the Mount Rushmore of just best hires for any job ever.
They're so good. And Mendoza is so poised, and I've been completely converted to his post-game, interviews are must watch.
Mm-hmm.
I need them because someone, a fan tweeted me, Drip Bayless, great Twitter name, by the way. He said, Mendoza's like a kid trying to tell you a story, and it's the truth. It just goes, and you don't really know where.
Yeah.
And he's so enthusiastic. Like a little kid, when my 6-year-old tells me a story, he's so enthusiastic about it, but it also rambles, but it's also enthralling.
I think he does. He rambles from time to time, but he definitely has index cards that he writes up his post-game speech on. Before, that's probably part of his process, the night before a game.
I love it.
Write down your thoughts, because he came out there and he dropped conglomerate on America.
It was
He was like,
incredible.
we've got such a great conglomerate of guys.
And the Hoggies.
On this, the Hoggies. We got the best Hoggies in the world.
Hoggies.
I actually think that Mendoza's AI. When you look at him in these post-game speeches, and he's staring into the camera, into America's soul, and he doesn't have a hair on his face, he's just making perfect eye contact with you. He's being eloquent. He's speaking, like you said, like a TED Talk.
Yep.
It seems like he's some computer program.
He's the best.
He's a hologram.
I am a massive fan of his, because he's just, it is, I know I had that one tweet after the Big Ten championship game where I was joking that he just lost the Heisman, but now it's he is the quintessential pure, why can't we just like someone who's just pure and good-natured? Let's not be cynical all the time. He just loves ball. He loves his teammates. He doesn't have he said he doesn't go on social. I think the only social media he goes on during the season is LinkedIn. I'm pretty sure that he said
For
that.
what?
I don't know, just to update stuff.
He probably reads the posts on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And that's where he gets his material for the post-game speeches.
But he's just the man, and he's going to be a very good. Yeah, he does have an active LinkedIn profile. I don't have LinkedIn, so I can't see it, but he's student athlete at Indiana University Bloomington.
It's also
process-driven and detail-oriented leader studying business administration at Indiana's Kelley School of Business.
Yeah, this guy, he goes on LinkedIn, he reads the posts from like the Silicon Valley founders that are like, here's what I learned about my brain and my body by waking up at 3:30 a.m. every day for a month.
Yeah. He's the man, and Indiana's just fucking good. I'm happy for Indiana fans like that. The Rose Bowl was just packed with them. They had total takeover. Also, you mentioned it, a win for JMU. I think today might have been a win for Wisconsin because Wisconsin only lost to Indiana 31-7.
Yeah, I would agree.
And we have no other way to see if Wisconsin was.
You're better than Bama.
Yeah, right.
As of right now.
Well, I mean, they lost 38-3.
Yeah.
We lost 31-7.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you don't play these games. You know, the hypothetical game, you don't play it on the field. You play it
On
on
screen,
paper.
yeah.
On screen.
No,
So we
it's
have
not-
no other way to put 2025 Alabama versus 2025 Wisconsin.
It's 100% correct.
Mm-hmm.
You have to dig and dig and dig and find your cope, and I think that's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
I think that that Indiana is one of the better all-around college football teams I've seen in a long time.
They're nails. They kind of remind me a little bit of they're not the exact same, but at least how they play. Like Michigan a couple years ago was one of the best teams I've ever seen in the fact that, like, remember how they tackled?
Yeah.
And how they just didn't make mistakes?
Yep.
And they just were, it wasn't like they had the most incredible guys, you know, running down the field and beating you deep, but they just did not make mistakes. They were perfectly sound in every facet of the game. That's what Indiana looks like.
And when their offensive line gets moving in space like a pack of wild dogs, just
Yep.
giant dogs looking for something to hunt, you know that good things are about to happen.
Yeah. Do you think there's a little part of, so Alabama fans obviously are going through it right now. I don't think anyone feels bad for them.
But if you're an Alabama fan, you had your doubts about this team.
Yeah.
You had your doubts.
Oh, they were not good. They
even
were
going
not-
back, not
yeah.
not just to the start of the season, but also like the SEC championship game. That was embarrassing.
Yeah.
You knew that you had a deeply flawed team, and you beat another deeply flawed team in the playoffs. By the way, teams now through the last two seasons, when we've had the 12-game playoff, 7 out of the 8 bye teams lost. Indiana is the only bye team that didn't lose. I think they're just stronger than rest. I think Signetti's on that no naps bullshit.
We should put some context on it. Last year, the 4 bye teams that lost were all underdogs.
That is true.
So that, because I saw that stat floating around, and I was like, remember, Boise and Arizona State were bye teams.
Yep. Oregon was favored.
No, they were not.
They were not favored
Ohio
today.
State was. Oh no,
this
today.
year- this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So so the only two that have been favored by teams that have been favored that have lost are Georgia today and Ohio State last night.
Yep.
The other thing I was going to say about Alabama is, do you think there's a little part of them, now that we have the Final Four, all of the coaches that are coaching in the Final Four are Nick Saban disciples? Alabama currently has a coach that is not a Nick Saban disciple.
Not a disciple.
His seed is everywhere, and you don't have, like, Pete Golding, coach for Alabama, Kurt Signetti, coached under Saban,
Yep.
Dan Lanning under Saban, Mario Cristobal under Saban. So that's got to hurt a little bit.
You got to get something from that tree.
You got to get something from that. Even, Kirby Smart, obviously, coached with Saban.
Yeah.
So you got to get something from that tree.
Yeah, you need it. You need it.
Bad.
Kalen DeBoer.
It's a big tree. There's a lot on that tree.
There's a lot. There's a lot of fruit.
Yeah.
There's a lot that's still ready to be picked too.
Yeah. So the crazy thing was we had the Indiana Alabama Rose Bowl that was, a fun game if you're an Indiana fan or bet on Indiana, but otherwise not exactly the most watchable game because Alabama just wasn't in the fight. And it was a lot about Kurt Signetti and what he's done. And then you had in the final game a team that doesn't have a coach or does have a coach, but just got him, 2 weeks ago because Lane Kiffin left for LSU, somehow outlasting Georgia in an instant classic. Trinidad Chambliss was out of this world.
He's the best player that I saw all weekend.
He was making plays. He was the king of the no, yes play.
Yeah.
Where you're like, holy fuck, we're fucked. Oh my God, it's a 20-yard pass.
So I think that Mendoza, great player, maybe a better player than Trinidad Chambliss, but what they asked Trinidad Chambliss to do was very different from what Mendoza had to do in the game.
Yeah.
And it was just, Trinidad, we're going to hand the ball to Lacey, but we also need you to go out there and just scramble around the pocket, avoid a few sacks, find a guy downfield, make it work. And he was incredible tonight. Just the best player on the field. And
Well, maybe co-best player because Ole Miss's kicker was incredible.
He was
as
very
well.
good. Yeah.
I mean, that was especially with college kickers. We were sitting next to our good friend Ohio State, and he was just saying that if Ohio State had that kicker, they would have won the Big Ten championship game and probably won against Miami.
I'll say Trinidad Chambliss, maybe not the best player all weekend. I'm going to say that's Mendoza. I think the most electric player of the weekend for sure. And
incredible.
He's must-watch TV. Love watching him play out there. Also, I think Ole Miss might be a place where you can win a national championship.
If Ole Miss wins the national championship,
it would
this year,
rock.
it would be the funniest outcome
It
possible.
would also be a real win-win because Ole Miss would win a national championship for them. Lane Kiffin would get paid $1 million,
$2 million.
$2 million extra, $1 million to win that particular game.
Yeah, $1 million on the way there.
But I mean, maybe
more, isn't it?
No, it was $250 last
tonight.
week. Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
actually,
it's more.
it would be $2.5 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was $250 last week, $500 to win this game,
$750 for semifinals,
and then $1 million
$2.5
in the Natty goes from LSU to Lane Kiffin's pockets. I think that you can make the argument that Ole Miss is a better team right now because of what happened with Lane Kiffin.
They're all just
They're all pissed off. It's like Steve Jobs was an orphan.
Yeah.
And he founded Apple. He had something to prove.
Pete Golding is doing an incredible job. He
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
He's doing it all.
He did such a good job. I think he got 2 Gatorade showers.
Yeah, that was the craziest ending.
Golden
possible.
showers, yeah.
I also, if you're a Georgia fan, as shitty as this probably feels, I feel like you also kind of knew. I mean, Georgia was playing really good football, but I saw Kirby Smart doing a press conference the other day, which I actually liked, where he was like, "It's just a winner. It's win it all or nothing mentality now, and that's not how I view success. I view success about getting better every day." That's a coach that knows that maybe he doesn't have a national championship team.
Yeah.
He's kind of being like, "Yeah, this is a good team, but we'll find out if they're a great team."
Yeah, they haven't been the Georgia of old.
I mean, the questions have to be asked. Is the SEC? And we saw what happened with Iowa and Vandy. I know people in the SEC will obviously say that the bowl games that aren't the college football playoff don't count. But in the college football playoff, you had Alabama getting whooped. Ole Miss is SEC, but they beat Georgia. It's a little. I mean, you have 2 Big Ten teams in the Final Four. I don't know. Ask the question: is the ACC better than the SEC?
The ACC?
Yeah,
I think yes.
we'll find out.
I mean, they're
Miami versus Ole Miss.
Miami was the 4th place team,
Yeah.
right? What was Ole Miss?
They were 3rd or 4th.
3rd? Yeah. I mean, the 4th place team from the ACC is in the
Yeah,
semifinals.
imagine if they had sent their first place team.
So, like, if they had sent Duke,
Yeah,
if we had Duke, UVA,
Sun Bowl champion.
and Miami, yeah, that'd be crazy.
But it was a fun 24 hours.
Also, it's very funny watching Mendoza after the game and then seeing Diego Pavia all week.
Oh.
And just being like, these 2 guys,
Yeah,
these are the 2 faces of college football.
it was quite something.
Which one are you?
Shout out the Iowa social team because that was. I mean, Diego Pavia also just put it on a tee for him.
Oh, yeah.
His quotes were. It was almost looked like it was AI when he had a quote. I think with the Bussin' Boys being like, "If you play Iowa, all you got to do is score 7 to win." Mm-hmm. That's.
I love it,
How's
though.
that? How do you have that quote and then
A lot of people hate Diego Pavia. I like somebody like him in the sport.
I do too. I think you got to maybe be a little bit better.
But it's kind of refreshing when the guy that's not a little bit better
Yeah, true.
then gets his ass kicked by Iowa.
True. I like when a guy talks shit and then can back it up.
That's also fun, but it's
You know?
also fun when like a dickhead talks a lot of shit and then gets stomped.
Yeah. So, any other storylines from these games? We were saying that what is Pete Herbstreit now?
Peter, the director of Snuggles.
Yeah, we were saying that this is another sign of nepotism in America.
He's a Nepo dog, yeah.
If Pete Herbstreit did not have the last name Herbstreit, do you think he would have been the director of Snuggles?
Imagine all the other snugglier dogs out there that got passed over for the job that have to grind their way up as an intern. Just giving Snuggles on coffee breaks.
I need
No
someone to
screen time.
I need someone to take this angle, like in the Atlantic or something.
Yeah, it's a Nepo.
Nepotism in the dog world is not right.
He's a Nepo puppy.
What are you shaking your head?
My dog's way more snuggly than this dog.
Yeah, Blake.
Well,
100%.
Maybe you
Blake
should
is
change his
snugglier.
last name to Herbstreit.
Nope.
See if you can get a director of Snuggles.
Also, my dog's not even my last name. My fiance made it her last name.
Wait, but when you get
that's
married,
bad, dude.
does your dog take your name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Or is he going to
Hyphenate.
Hyphenate it. Okay, what else do we have? So we recorded our weekend preview on Wednesday.
And Jerry does talk about Pete Herbstreit.
He does.
Yeah, he gets into that a little
He
bit.
does. So a couple things that we missed, and then I have a couple questions for Zach and Hank. Chris Olave's now out. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks for the Bucs. That sucks for Tyler Shuck. But I think Tyler Shuck's so good, he's going to find a way.
Yeah.
We also had, I think the Packers announced it was officially Clayton Tune. I think we might have said Malik Willis.
Yeah, we said, but we also tossed in Clayton
Some
too.
Clayton Tune. And then we also saw Lamar Jackson kind of he directly addressed everything and said he was hurt. He's never quit on his team. His relationship with John Harbaugh is good. So he kind of went right at it.
Yeah, but I mean, okay. I think he said the right things.
I think it's different in the fact that I don't remember a time when he's just gone directly at it.
Yeah, because he had the PCL. Remember that, where some of his teammates made some comments like, I don't know what he's doing, what's going on. But yeah, I think he had to, at this point, speak up about it. And he's going to play on Saturday, as we all knew. And then Sunday. And then Diggs. Diggs signed with the Packers.
Diggs signed with the Packers.
And what was that, waiver?
I think it was waiver.
I think Schefter initially said that he signed with them, and then he updated it and said it was a waiver claim, which if it's a waiver claim, that's wild, because that means that Green Bay has to pay a shitload of money every week for Diggs to be on that team, as opposed to just like waiting for him to clear and then giving him a free agent contract.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't great this year.
No, I mean,
In the time he did play.
not a lot of stripper poles in Green Bay.
Yeah.
He's
or
never
TVs.
been great.
Well, he had the year where you had all the
Yeah, he just had interceptions.
He
Yeah,
had a lot of interceptions. He had a lot of interceptions.
Yeah, but he also got burned.
he's a ball hawk.
He did,
Yeah.
but he had a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of interceptions. What did you shaking your head?
Interceptions are overrated.
Yes.
Yeah, agreed, memes.
Oh, yeah, there you go, memes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, questions for Zach and Hank, because, again, we did the weekend preview on Wednesday when they weren't back yet. Zach, how are you feeling? We're going to stream on Saturday, so you got to be here.
Yes, sir.
How are you feeling about the Bucs?
I wish I would have had an immediate answer there to make it seem like I feel better about this. I don't feel the best about this. And we just got to see how it goes.
Do you think are you nervous more about the Bucs winning or the Saints winning?
I don't really want to live in a world where the Saints hit on a quarterback.
But you would need the Saints to win. You know that.
Yeah.
Also, you're living in it, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Don't-
are living
yeah.
it. It's the Shucks world.
Don't deny reality right now.
Yeah, he's been shucking a lot. A lot of guys getting shucked.
So which one are you more nervous about? Like, do you have any confidence in the Bucs winning?
I do.
So then, do you have confidence in the Shuckster?
You got to jump aboard the shuck
Yeah, what are
train.
you doing? You
What do you mean?
understand what's happening,
Yeah,
right?
off record,
You have to win.
Off record, I think he can win. And
You need him
You're
to
on
win.
record.
No, he's off record. Let him go. Zach,
All right.
permission to go off record granted.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I do have faith. I do have confidence they can win. And I think the Bucs can win.
Okay.
There's a world where they both lose.
I don't, Max. I agree with you. I don't like that, Zach. Get on the shuck wagon, baby.
You're gonna maybe
You
need him.
have to.
know we got to
you
shuck.
need
man.
him.
I'm hesitant to shuck.
You can't be hesitant to
Why?
shuck.
That's how
so
people get hurt.
The only way you get into the playoffs is if they get shucked up.
Yes, but they could get shucked up without full backing of shucking. But I'm here to shuck. We can if we have to shuck.
But no. But I think you're getting confused here. Okay.
That could be also very well true.
So the confusion I think we're seeing here is that you think that this. So let's say the Bucs win, and then on Sunday you're rooting for Tyler Shuck to not play well, but the Saints to win because you're living in denial that Tyler Shuck is somehow not like the next greatest quarterback in NFL history, and he is.
I don't want to put myself in a denial situation.
You are though. You're in denial right now.
I would like there to be a world where like things go positive.
Have you seen how catchable his ball is? Yeah. It's so catchable.
that-
I'm gonna have to
Zach-
pull up some highlights. For
Zach-
you.
Oh,
He's
my
an
God.
Please do,
athlete.
Max.
He is. He's an athlete.
In what world, Zach, do the Saints win that game and Tyler Shuck doesn't play good?
No,
But even if he doesn't play good in that game and they win that game, he still is going to be the best quarterback in the NFC South.
I would like for them to win and him have
Look
like
at
a
that. Look
mediocre
how
game.
catchable that is. Oh my God.
This is also a highlight tape. This is
No.
not fair.
No,
Like,
this is all 22.
It fucking floats into their hands.
It's like a little raindrop.
Oh my God. there's velocity on it that you don't even know because it looks so soft.
It's like catching a snowflake on your tongue.
oh,
Look at him evade pressure like this.
the
Dot.
Quick
shuckster.
release.
Look at this. The thing just floats up there. Hey, you want to just put your hands out and have it just fall into your hands? Sure.
Look, that the tight window throws.
Could you imagine this guy not winning Rookie of the Year?
No,
No, he's the rookie of the year, hands down.
easily.
Hands down.
All right, so get on the Shucks train because you're going to need him if you win on Saturday.
I need the Saints to win, but we can't. Are we drinking too much of the Shuck?
No,
No.
not
I had
enough.
to ask. I had to ask.
$2
I actually
Chuck.
would like to waterboard you with Tyler Shuck highlights.
I'm currently doing it.
Yeah.
Got it up right now.
All right, Hank, my question for you. Everything good?
Everything's great. Yeah, I missed you guys.
Yeah, but everything good.
Yeah, everything's great.
Okay.
What's going on?
I don't know what's going on.
It's a
Why
weird
don't you
week.
give some context
Yeah,
to the
wait,
people?
are we talking
There was some reports that came out about accusations made against some Patriots players. Stephon Diggs, Barrymore. The statements from the Patriots are interesting because they were like we trust Stephon Diggs, and with the other one they were kind of like we're just going to let this play out. Legal due process. It was from August.
Yeah, the Barmore one was from a while ago, but it came out this last week.
Robert Kraft and the Patriots are a solid organization. I think that if they have a player that's in legal trouble, they would immediately do the right thing if there was any merit to it. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to speak on an ongoing legal situation. I think you got to just let it play out, and if
That's
you
what
know,
we do,
it's-
like, every
it's
day.
true.
It's
Yeah,
smart.
like you got to take the appropriate action.
Are you worried at all that this might be a distraction?
I'm not worried at all. I think in these situations, especially with a guy like Vrabel, it can almost help kind of galvanize of like there's outside distractions. We need to just focus on what's inside the building and what's in front of us.
We should say too, on the positive side, congratulations. It feels like Drake May is going to win the MVP.
It does.
It definitely feels that way.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford's Monday night performance kind of submitted it.
Yeah, in third place in the division. I don't think MVPs, like there's been MVPs that finished that low in the division. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's Drake's.
Are you?
And it's well deserved.
Do you care at all about Sunday's game because the Chargers are not playing anyone? So the Broncos should win.
Yeah, but the thing about the Chargers is they're a ball club. Like top to bottom,
That's so
starters
true.
and backups. When you have a coach like Jim Harbaugh, as I've kind of learned from you guys, like if you're a ball club, it's not just the starters. It's
Right.
the whole team.
That goes all the way down to like the equipment managers,
So play all your guys.
groundskeepers, ball
Not
club.
you don't need to play. I think they can still win. I'm holding out hope. So yes, I am focused on winning against the Dolphins and I believe in the Chargers.
Well, I think you got to win anyway because the Jags, if they win, could jump you.
Yeah.
So you don't want that. To
Are you
happen.
concerned at all with Quinn Ewers?
No, the Dolphins always like the end of season games against the Dolphins are always weird with the Patriots. They always have been going back to the Brady era. So I am not overlooking the Dolphins in the way I would like the Jets, but so yeah, I'm a little concerned. I think especially with all the ongoing stuff outside of the locker room, like they gotta extra focus and get it done this week. Mm-hmm. But I believe in the Chargers.
They're a ball club.
Yeah.
They're an absolute ball club.
Diggs should get engaged. He should actually get engaged right now as like a PR thing. New leaf.
Maybe after the game.
Maybe after the game, take a knee.
It was fun listening to the podcast and hearing you say that before Max interrupted. I was like, what is he talking about? Like I was getting so mad.
Yeah.
I kind of had the feeling of listeners when we just say stuff that's not true before it gets corrected.
When have
Or
we
if
ever done that?
If it doesn't get corrected, because I was like, no, we did. I was like, what is he talking
Did you
about?
see the
Like,
picture?
I did see the picture, but I didn't. It was one picture and one tweet. Like
I got you.
I looked it up. Yeah.
Multiple tweets.
Yeah.
Hank, did you know that Diggs, if he gets 30 yards on Sunday, he gets 1,000 for the season, and he would make $500,000 in contract incentives. Pretty cool.
That's cool.
Do you think we should bet on that?
Yeah, I think it's a good bet. I think Drake Mays he likes to spread it out. He takes care of his guys.
Okay.
If he won $500,000, do you think what kind of like meals would you get with that?
Probably get a lot of meals.
Yeah,
I have a
from
question
like a
for-
chef.
I think you would get 2. 2 chefs.
Do you think it's disrespectful that teams are trying to get the 7th seed?
Is that officially something that's happening?
I don't know. I just looked. This one person said this.
It's a good question.
Well, Bills and Chargers both resting starters.
Amy,
Josh Allen and Justin Herbert are both injured.
they could be trying to get the 7th seed.
Do you think so? I don't.
Bring it on.
I'm just. That's what
Bring it on.
I don't know if
the
that's
Guilty as
case.
Charged podcast said they're aiming for the 7th seed.
I don't. I feel like it's more that Josh Allen and Justin Herbert are both injured. What would
So
be?
you don't trust the Guilty as Charged?
I listen. I like the Guilty as Charged guys. I just don't. I don't know. I guess I don't know. Maybe they brought up a good point. I have no idea.
I think that
I just know it also happens to be that both of the quarterbacks are dealing with injuries.
if you've watched Justin Herbert over the last month or so and just seen the abuse that he's taken, I think it's probably a good move to rest him up for a little bit. But far be it from me to disagree with Guilty as Charged.
So how would it work out if
We play the Chargers.
you would play the Chargers?
Ball club.
If the Bills win and the Broncos lose, or the Broncos win, you'd play the Chargers.
I'm like, it's pretty. I feel like we're gonna play the Chargers. That's
You don't think the Bills with Mitch Trubisky can't beat
Yeah, what
the
are you talking-
Jets?
if the Bills beat the Jets and the Chargers lose, do we play the Bills?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let me look.
No, if the
I'm looking right now. Hold on. I'm looking it up. I got the Jaguars winning. I got
Right now, the Bills are the 7th seed.
the Bills. Yeah, if the Chargers lose and the Bills win,
Then it would be
Bills
the
would
Char-
go to the 6th seed. If both lose, the Bills would be the 7th seed. What are you rooting for? You're rooting to play the Chargers.
Yeah.
Duh.
so they want you
That's
and you
bulletin
want them.
board.
I want the
that
one
is that,
seed.
that sound like mutually agreed upon.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah,
combat.
I'd rather play the ball club than the Bills.
Okay. You don't think the Bills are ball club?
No, I do. Bills are good.
It
Josh
would
Allen.
really be sick if they did
Justin Herbert.
if they did the seedings by, you get the conference winners get a home playoff game,
Yeah.
and then we just do a draft of who, like the Patriots literally come out and say we want to play the Chargers.
Is there any way for the
That would be so sick.
I think
They would-
every team would just be like Steelers
no, the Steelers, no, because they would have a home playoff.
as division champion.
Yeah. So the division champs get to call out someone.
Yeah. From either conference.
The Jags can
I think
also
people
get
have had
the
this
2 seed,
idea
right?
before, but it would be very
Yeah.
fun. Because
So
then
you
just
have to win.
instant bulletin board.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so you're going to get the Chargers.
I don't know, man.
Unless the Jets somehow win.
I
Or
think
the Patriots lose and the Jags win.
Yeah.
or the Chargers win.
This is why they play the games, boys.
There's so much going
And
on.
then if the
much going
Broncos
on.
and Patriots lose, Jaguars 1 seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
That would be nuts. Okay, we got anything else before we get to our weekend preview?
You guys got any resolutions?
Yep. Zip line.
Oh, you're going to try a zip line?
I just want to zip line more. I've never zip lined, so just got to do it once.
So more than 0 times.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Whoa, what are you looking at me like that for, Max? I'm not talking about like the Amazon zip lines. I'm talking about like Wisconsin Dells just go from like one end of a warehouse to another.
Oh, you're talking about like an indoor like trampoline park that
Yeah.
has a zip line into a foam pit.
Dude,
Yeah.
easy.
Okay.
I haven't done it. I would like to do it. Is that not a good New Year's
All right,
resolution?
that's good. It's attainable.
Like the zip line.
I think my resolution is I want to be a happy birthday guy. Like a guy that remembers people's birthdays and sends the text. It's like, hey, happy birthday. I'm 1 for 1 so far.
Okay.
I hit up Stanford Steve.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's his birthday today?
I think it was the 31st of December.
So that doesn't even. That's last year.
That's last
But I think I texted him a day late.
So
Okay,
you're
you-
0 for 1.
So
also
you're 0
missed
for
it.
1.
No,
You missed it
I,
on both accounts.
Yeah, you missed it.
no, I think it counts as the text was sent in the new year.
But you missed
You
his
blew
birthday.
it.
You forgot his birthday.
Wait, let me see.
You forgot his birthday.
So it's there's
No,
no,
no.
plus side to this.
I texted him yesterday, so
that-
it was last year.
So it was
That
last
year. So
yeah,
you
but
haven't
so-
done it yet.
Yeah,
You're
no,
not 1 for 1.
But that's have you ziplined yet?
No, I said it's my New Year's resolution.
Mine
I
is-
didn't say I'm 1 for 1.
Mine is to become a happy birthday.
Yeah, but
guy.
you just said you're 1 for 1.
I was practicing. I was okay. I was
You're-
1 for 365
You're
last
ready-
well,
you're
we've
get-
been dieting this week.
But I'm hot
and-
right
You're
now.
ready to go.
Yeah,
to get,
I'm hot right now, yeah.
You're gonna get your You're just putting in some rest. It's
Wait,
preseason.
wait. Let me see who has a birthday on January 1st.
LeBron's birthday was yesterday.
Yeah.
I already did my one for yesterday. Ice Spice. Shout out Ice Spice. Happy birthday, baby. January 1st.
Well,
New
she's
Year's
going to be
Day.
listening to this on the
You got to
second.
text her.
Yeah.
You need to get someone on the second.
You got to text
I'm
them.
but I'm doing it on the 1st.
Right, but she's not going to hear it till the second.
That's fine. I'll do 2.
No, do someone's.
Shouting out on a podcast is a little pretentious too. Like,
No,
they might
I
not
think
be
that
listening.
counts, but you got to find someone on the second.
No.
All right.
Who we got?
These are people. How the famous birthdays.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Okay.
Fernando Tatis.
Let's go. Tay Diggs.
Happy birthday,
Cuba
Fernando.
Gooding.
Fernando.
Dax Shepard is a podcast guy. It's his birthday on January 2nd.
Competition. I don't want
Do
to
you
drive.
What's your guys' New Year's
I don't think
resolution?
those are.
I want to do jujitsu.
What?
Missoula, yeah. I mean, I've told Missoula
You're just becoming Chef Donnie.
for a couple years.
You and Chef Donnie are just slowly
You gonna try to take a
becoming
shot
one
at-
and the
You
same.
can take a
Well,
shot at
I don't think
Giselle?
I'm gonna like doing it, and I don't think I'm gonna like do it. We'll see. I've just told him that I'm gonna try it. Chef Donnie does do it. That is part of it more, just because it's like you know, it would be easy for me. He's got a place to go to, so it's not like I have to find a place and go alone. But yeah, I told him I'd do it, and I want to do it this year.
Okay.
Do you think the jiu-jitsu is going to interfere with your golf schedule?
It's winter.
What if you get injured?
That is a concern.
Yeah.
That's a major concern.
What about the guys in the booth? We got any New Year's resolutions? We are on a diet.
Cycling.
Oh.
Cycling classes.
You need to get in a skin-tight Lance
Yep.
Armstrong suit.
Yep. Nope.
You look
but
good.
But yeah, I took one cycling class this week and I was dreading it. And then by the end of it, I was like, this isn't so bad. This is like good.
Were you going fast enough?
Yeah, no, I was. Me and Ebo did it. I think he burned a little bit more calories than me, but we were in the same
Oh,
ballpark.
so you guys can cycle together, but me and Chef Donnie can't go to jiu-jitsu together?
I didn't say that you can't. I just said that you are.
You're turning into Ebo, Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. I would love.
He's got a great body.
Yeah, Ebo's a skinny guy.
Yeah.
I would have to. I'm not
Get
gonna,
shorter.
I was about to say
You were gonna
it.
say it. You were
I
gonna
was
say it.
about to
You were
say
gonna
it.
say
I was about to say it.
Max, we'll get you going on a Peloton. We'll do Buns of Anarchy.
No, I'm an in-person guy.
Okay.
Evo doesn't do Peloton.
Yeah, sorry for trying to help.
Yeah.
What about you, Zach?
I'm thinking about trying to become a little bilingual this year. I would like to try to learn Spanish. I think
Damn, you
it'll
guys
be
are
good.
really showing me up. I just was gonna get on a fucking zip line at like a kids park.
That takes balls.
We got jiu-jitsu and bilingual.
Well, yours is actually going to happen.
Right. I like to do New Year's resolutions. I remember a few years ago I did a New Year's resolution to drink more apple juice. I had apple juice like 3 times. Crushed it. That was it. You got to do things that are attainable.
Last year I did baked bread. I think I baked two things of bread. And
You were going to make
and
us
they didn't work.
sandwiches all the time. You never did.
Well, the deli slicer is so hard to clean that
Yeah.
it's just not worth it.
All right. So bilingual what language?
I would like to be dangerous enough to communicate in Spanish.
Dangerous.
Just because, like, I'm thinking about, like, eventually in life, I should get a passport and maybe go somewhere. And Spanish, the utility on learning Spanish is it's so much utility.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Okay.
So you're going to take courses or you're going to listen to
No. You know
podcasts
what
or what?
he's gonna do.
YouTube is saying download a lot of apps.
No.
Duolingo.
He's just going to fucking play Call of Duty with Spanish dudes.
Yeah, reset your server.
I could do, yeah,
That
could
would
play.
be funny. Just talk shit in Spanish.
Yeah. Also, January 3rd, happy birthday to 2 of my favorites, Mel Gibson and Greta Thunberg. What a dynamic duo.
But again, this isn't
January
on.
3rd.
If they listen to this January 2nd,
Happy birthday in advance. Take this day for yourselves, guys.
Meebs, what do you got?
I'm going to become a winner.
Oh yeah, Georgia. You are a Georgia fan.
I'm over 1 right now.
Yeah. So how I should have come to you for this game. That
okay.
was tough.
It's okay.
Would you have any thoughts on it? Did you see that Kirby press conference I referenced?
I did not.
Where he was talking about like success and
No, everything was right in front of him. I thought the script was leaning towards Georgia. Win this game. Go play Carson Beck. Then go play Dan Lanning, old DC. Unfortunately, Chambliss turned into Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Gunnar
We got our
Stockton's a tough
resolution
guy.
from
though.
last year.
All right, wait, do this show more. Hold on, I want to hear him, but show more. I want to read the quote. Yeah, so he said some coaches get the most out of their teams and don't win the national championship, and that's a hell of a year. We used to be able to credit a lot of people for a hell of a year. Unfortunately, it's gotten to win it all or nothing. I don't evaluate our success that way. That's a quote from a guy who's like, hey, just so everyone knows, we might not be winning it all this year.
Yeah.
If you're dropping that.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, but he did have the defense playing incredible, like towards the end of the season, and then they just had a month off.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that Georgia couldn't have. I mean, they could have won it all this year. They were a very good team. I think Kirby Smart, when he won back-to-back national championships, might not have had the same quote because he had the war machine.
Yeah, they don't got the guys on defense, but he was having them play at a very high level towards the end of the season.
Yeah, he said it in that. What was it before the fourth quarter? He's like, we got to play with more violence. We're not playing with enough violence.
Yeah, and that was the first game they lost out of 76 when they had a fourth quarter lead.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Got chamblissed.
They did.
They have a
got
formula.
champs.
Unfortunately, they got chancelled.
Yeah. What were our New Year's resolutions last year?
Big Cat, become a regular at a dive bar.
Didn't do that. I got to do that.
Read
I
one
have
Michael
one.
Lewis book.
Didn't do that. Got to do that.
Hank, get a physical. I did do that.
Nice.
Okay.
Go to the dentist.
Yeah.
I did do that at the very end of the year.
Why?
Because I had a cavity, and I now have to get like a not major oral surgery, but I have to get like a significant oral surgery, probably because I waited so long to go to the dentist. But
You did go.
canal?
I did go to the
You got a root
dentist.
canal coming?
I have to. Oh, I also have my wisdom teeth are coming in. Apparently, I have.
Shout out to AJ Brown, by the way, for just getting his wisdom teeth out week 18.
Yeah.
Or
I
week
have
17.
a problem with a tooth that has a root canal, so they have to you have to go to a specialist.
Sounds like a
Specialist
root
can
canal.
only do Thursdays and Saturdays. Well, no, it's on a tooth that already has a root canal.
He got the root canal done, and then that root canal now is no good.
Ah.
Yeah.
So I have to go to the specialist. They're trying to schedule it, and it's like, oh, Thursday or Saturday, and I literally had to say, I have to wait until Sunday to see like when the Patriots are playing. Mm-hmm. And that was a weird text to send to basically like, I've never even talked to this person in real life. I was just texting the front desk or whatever, and that was that. I was like, I'll let you know on Monday, but I have to see some work scheduling, which is just the Patriots.
That's a reasonable accommodation.
PFT, drink more water.
yeah.
6-pack by the summer.
You had a six-pack this summer.
The back through that.
Get
But
new,
you definitely drank a six-pack.
I drank many 6-packs this summer.
Yeah.
get new planes on the flight simulator.
Did that? Yeah.
Definitely did
Picked
that.
up the F-15E Strike Eagle. That thing's a fucking missile truck.
Max, lose weight.
Gained weight.
Learn how to bake bread.
I
You
tried.
You
but you learned
Donnie,
how.
you Donnie baked bread, and you just
If
stood
you
there.
watched any of those videos, Donnie didn't even show up half the time. I did it.
So did you learn how to bake bread?
No.
Okay.
By the way, I'm counting my New Year's resolutions, even though those ones listed did not hit. I'm counting as check mark on all my New Year's resolutions. I got an ice cream machine. That was like a life goal resolution.
Yeah. Memes. Go to a doctor.
I went to a dentist.
Not the
Counts?
same.
No, that's a doctor.
It is, yeah.
And get at least 2 more TVs.
Oh, yeah. You.
I only got one.
Oh no.
Oh, memes.
Shane's was to try an apple
Okay.
and learn Italian.
Okay.
And Pug's was play NFL Blitz more and cook for himself more.
Okay, nice.
I don't think that Blitz machine doesn't get used.
A pug uses it sometimes though.
Pug definitely uses it. Yeah.
In addition to the zip line, I'm going to try to become an ice bath guy.
Okay.
Love that.
Notice I said try to become.
Yeah.
I'm not going to commit myself to becoming one because I might be a pussy.
Yeah, the ice bath sounds really good until you actually do the ice bath.
But if I can do it and I become one, I'm basically a Navy SEAL. Mm-hmm. So that's what's at stake here. Pussy or Navy SEAL? Mm-hmm. We will find out. I'm excited.
Cast your bets now.
Yeah. Okay. Let's crush 2026, huh?
We're all gonna get jacked up. We're gonna get skinny.
I'm just
We're
gonna
gonna
get
get
less
smart.
fat. I just gotta be less fat.
Oh, I'm gonna get. I have my doctor's appointment to see if I can get on TRT. So that's coming up. I'll let you guys know how it goes. I wouldn't mind if we all just did it together.
I don't think I'm gonna do TRT, but
Okay. Wait till you see how fucking ripped I become.
I would.
I might
will-
just leave this podcast for the Navy
I will
SEALs.
say though that spending the entire day at the office January 1st on a new diet, and we did like a Super Bowl because it's a football day.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. It's very difficult. You talk about temptations around every corner.
Oh,
while
yeah.
you're at the office, I walk one way.
Mm-hmm.
There's 7 pizzas. I turn around and there's an ice cream machine.
And there's wings.
There's wings and there's candy.
And there's Chinese food.
We just got to get
Chinese-
and
ourselves.
there's canes.
I did. I held out.
I did too. I had 4 wings. Like 6. But that wasn't that many. And 1 slice of pizza. And
I
a
had
little
20
bit of
slices.
Chinese food.
And wings.
And 1 ice cream cone. But I also walked on the treadmill.
It was a small cone though, right?
Yeah, it was a small cone. Okay, before we get to our Week 18 picks and preview, DraftKings, the stage is set. The college football playoffs are here. Every snap, every drive, every touchdown. DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 sportsbook for live betting, puts you right at the center of the action. From real-time wagers to season-ending thrillers, DraftKings keeps you in the game from kickoff to the final whistle. New customers bet just $5. If your bet wins, you'll get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code TAKE. That's code TAKE to turn $5 into $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Are we going to do a quick touchdown parlay? We got to do one, right?
Yep.
All right. Afternoon games. I think we got to throw. I'll throw one out there. I think they play in the afternoon. Trey McBride scores every week. I feel like he's still trying. You like that?
I like it.
Trey McBride. What do you got, Hank? Anything? We got to do Ravens Steelers too. Someone on the Bills.
What about Hunter Henry?
Oh, James Cook. Remember talking about him getting the rushing title?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like maybe we throw him in there.
I like that.
And then what about you? Well, should we do a Steelers Ravens?
We could do one in the night game.
You like Hunter Henry? We could throw Hunter Henry in there.
Steelers Ravens. I'm going to go. What about Zay Flowers?
Okay, Hank, do you want to do Hunter Henry instead of Trey McBride?
No, we can do Trey McBride.
Okay, so Trey McBride, James Cook, Zay Flowers.
Or should we could just go chalk and go Derrick Henry?
Oh, he's got a sneeze.
Is that
He's got a
sneeze or
He's
toothache?
got a sneeze. Toothache.
I'm good.
No.
Passed.
Does sneezing hurt your tooth?
No.
That's good. What should we do? Should we do Derrick Henry?
Booth, you make the call. We need help from the booth.
Derrick
Let's
Henry.
win the last. Let's go.
Zay
Derrick.
Flowers. Which one?
I say
Derrick Henry. All right, so
Okay.
Derrick Henry, Trey McBride, James Cook.
Love it.
Okay. And then, so we'll have that up there for the people. Max is going to put it out there right now. Let's see what it ends up being.
McBride's not out. Yeah.
Okay, so then do Hunter Henry. There we go. Decisions made.
So we got 2 Henrys.
2 Henrys.
Love that.
Oh, wow.
There's one a
Is
righty
there-
and one a lefty.
Is there a third one we could get?
This isn't out yet. I feel like
Is there another Henry? Search for another Henry.
This is important.
Oh, the Henry parlay would be incredible. Hunter,
Yeah, that would be the Henry
Derrick
dog.
Henry. Can
Henry
we do
Bird.
Hunter Henry and Derrick Henry to score 2? The Henry dog?
that would be insane. Actually, not
Not that.
Derrick.
insane.
Not Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Hunter.
All right, well, we'll have it up there. Before we do Week 18, it is brought to you by Uber Eats. This episode is brought to you by Uber Eats, reminding fans that if football coincidentally makes you hungry, you can get game day deals on wings, burgers, beers, chips, and more all season long on Uber Eats. You'll love being able to get all your personal favorite game day foods delivered on Uber Eats so you never miss a play. Boys, are we doing Super Bowl Sunday? Let's do clean Saturday, Super Bowl Sunday. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Flip it.
What?
Well, I'm probably not gonna be there on Saturday, so
Oh.
clean Saturday.
Oh.
Or clean Sunday.
Okay. Well, let's do clean Saturday, Super Bowl Sunday. You agree? PFT?
I'm trying to be good.
Why don't we do double clean?
Okay, double clean. We'll double clean it up.
We could do maybe some bowls.
Let's
Yeah.
get steaks. Let's get Donnie to make us steaks. Let's eat some steak dinners.
That would be awesome.
Okay. All right. We'll
Do you
get
think
Uber Eats steaks here. He'll cook for us. Yes.
Do you think? Yeah, we could.
Steak. Yeah.
You can get
Steak.
everything at Uber Eats. So you love being able to get all your personal favorite game day foods delivered on Uber Eats so you never miss a play. When football makes you hungry, get game day deals all season long only on Uber Eats. Okay, here's our Week 18 picks and preview, and then Jerry O'Connell. Okay, Week 18 PFT, we are here. It is here. We have Very few games that mean anything. Saturday, we have 2 of them.
The ones that do mean stuff
Mean a lot.
mean a lot of stuff.
Mean a lot. Saturday, we have 2 games that mean a lot. We have potentially the Saints-Falcons game meaning a lot. There's some seeding in the NFC that still can happen. There's obviously Sunday Night Football, which will mean a lot. But yeah, we have all of our playoff teams that, outside of obviously the AFC North and NFC South, the other 6 spots are already set. I'm excited, though. There's still some good games, and we got to figure out incentives. We got to get some – because it is the last slate. You got to enjoy the last Sunday slate. I know that there's a lot of games that are like, oh, fuck, this game, who's going to try? I'm going to try. I'm going to try and win some bets.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff that comes out as the week goes on and on and on, where we find out who's playing, who's not.
Yes.
And there's some teams that don't have anything to play for that it sounds like they're going to play everybody.
Right.
Because it's football.
Right.
And that's what you do in
And
football.
we love it.
You
And
try
we
to
love
win
it.
games.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into it. Saturday, Panthers at Bucs. Bucs are -2.5. Over/under is 43.5. The Panthers, if they win, it's a t-shirt and hat game. They're in. If the Bucs win, there will not be t-shirts and hats in the locker room because they then need Tyler Shuck to beat the Falcons. It's a ridiculous way for this NFC South season to end, but it's also great. I think the Panthers are better than the Bucs. I just can't quit Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, so the Panthers have won every other week since week 7.
Yes.
Which would mean that this would be a winning week for them. But they're also not very good away from home.
They also are undefeated all 8 of the Panthers' wins this season have come as underdogs.
Yep.
So they're not undefeated as underdogs because they've lost games as underdogs, but all 8 of their wins have come as underdogs. So they've checked that box. At least they're not favored in this game.
I want to know what happens if the Bucs win this game. Where do they watch the game? Where do they watch the Falcons-Saints game? Do they get together as a team? Is it like college football?
Yeah, I think it's college basketball, March Madness. They all get together in their jumpsuits and they sit around.
In the gym.
Yeah.
They go in the gym. They watch it on the big screen. I would like to see that happen.
Any Bucs players who want to come watch it in the gambling cave and watch Tyler Shuck? Listen, we've had some good things happen with Tyler Shuck in the gambling cave.
Yeah, the Shuccaneers.
So you're ready to go. We're ready. We'll invite anyone who wants to come. I am weird. Both these teams have flaws, obviously. The Bucs winning would obviously would give us another meaningful game. So I think I'm rooting for the Bucs in just that reason.
Yeah.
It's no Panthers slander. It's just I want another meaningful game on Sunday, and I want it to be the Shuck versus the Falcons. I'm fine with whatever the result is there. So I'm fine with the Panthers getting in. I just want one more meaningful game.
I think I'm going to bet on the Bucs to win because it feels like with the home field advantage, I think that they're a better team than the Panthers on the road.
But the Bucs suck, man.
They do
sucked
suck
for fucking 2 months now.
They do suck.
How long can we go where we're just like, this team just sucks?
So I think I'm going to bet on the Buccaneers, and then I'm also going to bet on Shuck.
Okay. So you'd like a correlated Bucs to make the playoffs.
I think so, yeah. Although, I mean, all the signs do point to the Panthers winning the Super Bowl with Ohio State, Jennifer Lopez filing for divorce. I far be it from me to turn my nose up at the universe, but I think sometimes you just got to go with your gut. And I think overall the Bucs should be a better team.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think that if the Bucs make the playoffs, even if they limp in, let's say they...
No. I'm going to answer your question before you even finish it. No.
Well, do you know what I was going to ask?
I don't know, but I'm going to say no.
But the answer is no. Because the question was not going to be about if they're going to be dangerous in the playoffs. Because I don't think that they would be.
Yeah, that's a no.
And the reality is you'd rather be the 5 seed than the 4 seed in the playoffs if you look at the history of how those seeds do. I think Todd Bowles would save his job if he made the playoffs. That's what I was going to ask. If they bring him back, no matter what, if they make the playoffs, let's say they lose by 10 points in the first round.
I don't know. I think they should get rid of him. He sucks.
I agree, but I think
he's this could be his 3rd straight division title, and he's what? He'll be 1 game over 500.
Yeah,
it's insane.
You know what's a fun fact is both these teams are 2 of the teams that have made the playoffs with losing records.
Yeah.
I think there's 4 or 5.
Ron Rivera's year. Yeah,
Ron
remember
Rivera,
he did the press conference after?
Yep.
So we will hit on some incentives and milestones that are going on in Week 18. I don't think that applies for this game necessarily because it's obviously a very important game, so they're not like, hey, let's just get this guy the ball. But one that I did see, Sterling Shepard needs one reception for $125,000.
Okay, he'll get that.
I feel like Baker's like a teammate that would do that.
They could figure out a way to make
and
that
29
happen.
yards for another $125,000.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many catches, what his line is going to be, but I'm gonna try to figure out a way for him to get one catch.
Yeah, you know how a lot of teams are trying to figure out the best way to handle the new Sam Schwartzstein dynamic kickoff?
Yeah.
Todd Bowles has just given up on it.
Oh yeah, he said that.
Yeah, he said, Chase McLaughlin, no matter what, just kick it out of the back of the end zone. That's one less thing I have to worry about. Mm-hmm. He's got a lot on his plate, all right, Chase?
Insane that he, like a coach would come up and just say, like, I can't figure this out.
Yeah. Tell you what, I know they're not going to score a touchdown if you kick it out of the back of the end zone.
Todd Bowles is just like us because I still don't know it. I still get surprised every now and then.
I think there's some teams that have figured it out, though.
Yeah, no, definitely. I saw there was a whole article about it where there's teams that are, I think it's the Rams kicker maybe, who's like perfected the knuckleball. Remember the game against the Eagles, the Rams-Eagles, and it was the Eagles just got bad starting position all afternoon.
That was insane.
Yeah, the Rams guy has figured out how to do. Who's the Rams kicker? Mevis?
Yeah, Mevis. Yeah,
Mevis. Yeah, he's figured out the knuckleball.
I think the Commanders figured it out too. There's a strategy behind it, but Todd Bowles is like, you know what? The probability of them scoring a touchdown is 0% when it goes out of the back of the end zone. So I don't care where the touchback is. Let's do that.
In Todd Bowles' defense, like he is at a point where it's like, hey, control what you can control. We can't control this.
That's true.
Just gotta keep things simple.
Also, he's not a young guy. Todd Bowles. He's been around the league for a while. If he learns something new, that pushes one thing that he's already learned out of his brain.
Yeah.
And we can't handle that.
Yeah. Okay. Saturday night, two really good teams. Seahawks at Niners. Niners are 1.5-point underdogs. Over-unders 47.5. I'm very, very excited for this game. The Seattle Seahawks, by the way, have lost 3 games this year by a combined 8 points, and they've won 13 games by a combined 189 points. Mm-hmm. They have been very, very dominant. I told you the stat about the fact that they can even win when Sam Darnold turns the ball over. The Niners are playing incredible offensive football. Their defense obviously has a lot of injuries and it has holes. They also are going to play with their For the Faithful uniforms, which I hate. Yeah. Niners are in the camp of teams that have classic, beautiful uniforms. You close your eyes, you can hear Summerall Madden calling a Niners game. Instead, we're going to get weird black helmets and black jerseys. I don't like this.
I don't like it in a game that means this much.
Correct.
You should be able to decide. You should be able to switch it up the week of if it doesn't feel right, because the all-black jerseys Saturday night for the division, for the 1 seed, you should be able to change that.
So this is such a massive game because it does feel like the winner of this game is going to have they will be the favorite to go to the Super Bowl from the NFC. That's a fair statement, right?
I think
they only have to play 2 games. They get to play at home. They're going to get to play the lower seed in the divisional round. They don't have to play, the Bears or the Eagles right away. Like this feels like a super big swing game in terms of how everything's going to go.
I think I agree. I think if the Niners get the 1 seed, I don't know that they would be the odds-on favorite to host. Or host the Super Bowl. Yeah, because they wouldn't have to leave Santa Clara for the rest of the year.
They had, going into the Sunday Night Football game against the Bears, if the Niners just won all their games, they'd have 5 home games in a row.
Yeah, that never used to happen. We never used to even really be in the conversation of the Super Bowl host team will even get to the Super Bowl.
And now it's happened twice.
Yeah, the last 5 years it seemed like it's been way more likely.
Was it Tampa Bay and then the Rams, right?
Yeah.
The Rams were in
there. They were in SoFi, yeah.
Yeah. So that is pretty crazy because it always was like something that you'd throw out there. Remember when the Eagles and Vikings played before the Super Bowl in Minnesota? Everyone's like, whoa, this would be nuts.
Yeah.
This would be nuts.
It would be nuts if it happened again. I need to see if Trent Williams is going to play.
Yeah.
Now, they did pretty good. Their offense looked good against the Bears without Trent.
That is fool's gold because the Bears don't have a pass rush.
That is, yeah.
You can't really expect.
And the Seahawks have a great defense.
Yeah.
They have one of the best defensive lines in football. So I feel like missing Trent Williams is going to be a big thing for them. And their defense is not going to be able to really do anything against Sam Darnold in that offense.
So they'll heat him up.
They would have to win a game similar to the game that they played against the Bears, and I don't think that's possible to do against that Seattle defense.
Brock Purdy, since returning from injury, is 6-0. He's the number 1 in the PFF grades, which I don't really believe in the PFF grades because we were joking about it. They have Christian McCaffrey at like 18th running back, which makes no sense. 16 touchdown passes. That's tied for first. 80.8% adjusted completion rate. That's first. So he's been in the zone, lights out since he returned from injury.
Yeah.
I've gone back and forth in this game. I think I'm going to probably bet the Seahawks.
Do you think the schedule makers got it right? Do you think that putting this game on Saturday night was the right move? Because it was either going to be Ravens, Steelers, or Niners, Seahawks.
I would have preferred it reversed.
I agree.
I would have rather had the Ravens, Steelers on Saturday night and the Seahawks, Niners to finish the season.
I agree, because with the Ravens, Steelers, there's a very high likelihood that we're looking at like a 14-10 game.
Yeah, I think the reason why, because I saw some people complaining about it and I understand it, I think the reasoning behind it is the winner of the Ravens-Steelers game is hosting a home playoff game. The loser of the Niners-Seahawks game has to go on the road, so they probably wanted to give him an extra day.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
I'm speaking for America, for the television viewer.
Yep.
I think it would have been better if this was Sunday, but that's okay.
Agreed. I think that was more just a Lamar.
I like that. I like that Ravens Steelers is Sunday night.
But in terms of that's not going to be an exciting game.
But it's win or go home.
Yeah.
I think that is exciting. I think that there's way more at stake to that game. And it's such a historic rivalry.
Ready for a hot take? I think there's more at stake for this game.
For the Niners, there is.
No, I think
for the Seahawks, there isn't.
I think there's more at stake for this game in the fact that the Ravens and Steelers are not going to win the Super Bowl. The winner of this game could very likely win the Super Bowl, and it will increase their chances by a lot.
But for the Niners, yes. For the Seahawks, if you lose, you're the 5 seed, and you go to NFC, and you go to
but then
NFC South.
just having to play 3 games.
But the 5 seed is still a very good path.
It's a good spot to be. Yeah.
But that's my hot take. My hot take is this is more important. To win the Super Bowl, this is more important because neither the Ravens or Steelers are going to win the Super Bowl.
I'll say
think about those fan bases. There's way more. If you're a fan of one of those teams, there's way more pressure on that game.
Yeah, and the Niners obviously, if they lose, they go down to the 6, right? Or there's a potential. The Rams have to win.
No, wait.
Yes, if the Rams win, the Niners would go down to the 6.
Yep.
So they would have to go to Philadelphia.
Yes.
Yep.
The Bears can only play the Rams, Packers, or Niners.
I think the Seahawks have to be a fifth. The worst they could be is 5th.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it is a swing for the Niners.
I do think that the Niners uniforms, those are better for Saturday.
Yeah, that's
those
true.
don't feel like Sunday night uniforms.
That's true.
So at least there's that.
Okay, Sunday. We have the Saints-Falcons game, which hopefully will mean something.
Yep.
And we have Tyler Shuck, who's been incredible. Most offensive TDs in the fourth quarter of 1-score games this season. Tyler Shuck is 5th. He's only played 6 games.
Rookie of the year.
No big deal.
Tyler Shuck has also turned around that Saints defense, too.
Yep.
They're averaging 4.3 yards per play against on defense since Tyler Shuck. That's the second best in the entire NFL. That's what a guy like Shuck does to an entire organization, to an entire city.
Yeah.
Culture guy.
Culture guy.
Yeah.
If I told a Falcons fan in late August, the Falcons defense is going to have 50-plus sacks, Bijan's going to go for 2,200 yards, all-purpose yards, Kyle Pitts is going to have a really nice season, Drake London is going to be dominant, and they're going to have a really impactful rookie class, and the division sucks, you'd be like, well, yeah, the Falcons are in the playoffs.
But then if you had said they also have to play musical chairs with their kicker, then you'd be like, yep, that's the Falcons. Because
I also said they are going to lose to the New York Jets and get blown out by the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah,
they're a big time. What if? Holy shit! How'd this happen? Kind of team.
But also beat the Bills
and the Rams.
They're a very strange team.
It's crazy.
It really does. The season kind of comes down to week 1.
Yeah.
Younghoe Koo missed that. It was a 44-yard field goal.
Yep.
As time expired, he missed it. That was against the Bucs. If they win that game, then we're talking the Falcons in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's the teams that are on the top of the list of wow, this could have we were right there, and if a couple things go different, it's the Falcons, it's the Vikings, it's the Lions.
Yeah,
those are the teams where I'm like, if you're a fan of one of those teams, you have to be sitting there like that. We're right there.
Yeah, and we could have Kirk Cousins in the playoffs right now.
Kirk Cousins should Kirk Cousins be the starter next year?
Well, I don't think they're going to pay him next year. I think he's done after this season.
Okay.
At least in Atlanta.
By the way, the Falcons too, this is a crazy stat. So in the last decade, the Falcons are 53-78 in games when they are still playing for a playoff spot. They are 12-4 when mathematically eliminated.
That's interesting.
That makes me scared for Shuck. They're really good when they're eliminated.
Yeah.
They also, I saw a stat, I think they're like 13-3 or something in the red helmets. Why wouldn't you just do that all the time?
The red helmets are great. I like those. I still like Shuck. I got to believe that Shuck has just he's changed everything about that locker room.
He has.
Everything about the facility.
Something about Shuck. Okay, Browns at Bengals. Bengals are -7.5. Over-under is 44.5. If this is it, there's two storylines in this game. It's it's Joe Flacco. This might be it.
Yeah.
If it's it, we love you forever. And then Myles Garrett, can he get a half a sack?
And it sounds like Joe Burrow is not designing the entire premise of him playing quarterback around preventing Myles Garrett from getting that sack.
Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's playing.
Joe Flacco's playing.
Yeah, I believe so. I actually don't know because I saw someone.
Because I saw an interview with Joe Burrow where he said there's going to be some times in the game where taking a sack is the best option.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm not saying that Joe's
Maybe it's Joe Burrow.
He's not going to lay down.
Actually, 7.5 means it's Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he's not going to lay down for Myles Garrett, but it also sounds like, there were a couple plays with the Steelers last week where Rodgers took like a completed pass for a loss of 3 yards over getting sacked.
Yeah.
And it was in the back of his head. And it doesn't sound like Joe's got that same mindset. So I feel like Myles Garrett gets it this week.
Put in Joe Flacco though for a little bit. We gotta send him off.
Yeah, let him throw a deep ball.
Yeah.
Just one last deep ball for the people.
Packers at Vikings. Vikings -7.5 over under 35.5. The Packers are resting everyone. They should.
They're getting the 7 seed, yeah.
The Vikings might start J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they got to see what they got.
Yeah. They got to see what they got. Justin Jefferson needs 53 receiving yards to get to 1,000 on the season. So not a money incentive, but I think that's actually something they're going to try to do. Teammate of the year.
Yeah, teammate of the year. We're getting Malik Willis. He might be a little bit banged up.
He's also might be better.
So it might be the Clayton Tune situation.
He might be better than...
I mean, again, I don't think he's a better quarterback.
No.
But he's more fun.
And he might be better.
Yeah.
Cowboys at Giants. Giants +3.5.
By the way, that would also hit the Vikings win total over for the season.
Oh.
As much as it seems like a disappointment because they were so good last year, it was 8.5.
Yeah. 9-8. They are definitely a what-if team.
Yeah.
Cowboys at Giants. Giants need to win memes. That's what you're hoping for?
Yes.
It feels like they're going to try to win because they tried really hard to win against the Raiders.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys, I do think the thing I would be nervous about if you are rooting for the Giants to win this game, this does feel like a Dak Prescott, George Pickens gets their numbers game.
It might even feel like a Joe Milton.
Joe Milton's going to get in?
He might. Schottenheimer says that he's mesmerized by his arm.
They need to really Week 18. Everyone complains about Week 18. I understand the complaints. We just need to have. There needs to be a deadline on Saturday morning, and every coach has to be like, "This is our exact plan."
Yeah,
because then we could have fun with it. If we're like, "Hey, we know it's going to be Joe Milton in the second half," great.
Well, there's some guys too that get the start. Like I'm sure Josh Allen will get the start.
Yeah, because of his streak.
Because of the streak.
Right.
And I don't know if that's like a point of pride for Dak Prescott being like, yeah, I started this many games. I could see them putting Bazooka Joe in the second half.
Yeah. By the way, there was a report that the Giants would be interested in Kevin Stefanski if he gets fired.
Okay.
There was also a report that the Browns would be interested in Mike McDaniel if he gets fired.
I think the Giants are going to interview everybody.
Yeah.
I think it's just going to be like open. No bad ideas.
I have a question. This is not about the game. It's about somewhat related. But do you think Eli Manning has fun when they release the Pro Football Hall of Fame nominees? I feel like that can't be fun for him because every time they do it, it's just a bunch of people saying Eli Manning was actually a totally average quarterback but won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, but also the further he gets away from his career when he's doing all the media right now. I do think that he's going to get in.
I do too, but it basically opens up every single time for people to bash him and be like, actually, he was never a top 5 quarterback. He was not that good. He just had 2 incredibly clutch runs.
But those were great runs.
I agree. I think he should be in as well. But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That people just start picking him apart. Whereas like Drew Brees, he's going to be in. Larry Fitzgerald, he's going to be in.
Yeah. There's probably some of that where he's like, I wish people didn't bring up all my interceptions.
Yeah, right.
I wish he's a guy that he kept that streak going for a long time when he probably shouldn't have.
Yeah.
When he was his shoulder was just falling out of the socket. He's like, I can go, coach.
Well, that was what did Ben McAdoo in, right?
Yep.
Putting in Geno.
Yep.
Okay, Titans at Jaguars. Jaguars are minus 12.5, over under 47.5. This game does matter. The Jaguars are playing for the AFC South. They're playing for a home playoff game. They also are alive in seeding. So the Jaguars, it would be a long stretch for the Dolphins to beat the Patriots and for the Broncos to lose to the backups of the Chargers. But if that happened and the Jaguars won, the Jaguars would be the 1 seed.
So if either one of those two teams lose, the Broncos or the Patriots, and the Jags win, they get the number 2 seed.
Yep.
So yeah, they've got a lot to play for. I think they're gonna. The Jaguars aren't at a spot where they can be like, yeah, we like what we've got right now. Let's just coast to the playoffs. I feel like it's been such a work in progress this year. They've finally gotten to the point where they're a very good football team that they're probably afraid of taking a week off.
Right. And I do I appreciate teams like the Titans where it doesn't matter who's playing, they're just bad.
Yep.
We just know.
Yep. Cam Ward, so he's thrown for over 3,000 yards now. He cracked that last week. That's the first time that the Titans have had a quarterback throw for over 3,000 yards since when?
Ryan Tannehill?
That special 2021 season where they got the 1 seed. Just a great team. Mike Vrabel, coach, leader of men. Mm-hmm. No one saw the Titans coming that year. They locked up that 1 seed. Great season. All on the arm of Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah. Colts at Texans, another one that matters because the Texans, if they win and the Jaguars lose, the Texans would win the AFC South. Texans are minus 10.5. Over under is 38.5. We should figure out a way to do. It would be kind of impossible, but actually no. What if there was flex scheduling in the NFL in terms of opponents too, where the last 2 weeks are 2 divisional games, but we don't know until week 16. Because it would be awesome if the Texans and the Jaguars were playing each other this week.
I think that's a good idea.
I don't know how it would work.
I think you might get it wrong every now and again because the teams are so close to each other in the division.
Right, and obviously week 17 would then impact week 18.
Yeah.
But it would be cool if you just the last 2 games we know we're playing 2 division opponents. We don't know what order it is.
Yeah.
And here's what it is.
Now, I don't want this to come out sounding like I'm upset that Shane Steichen brought in Phillip Rivers because I'm not. Mm-hmm. I'm not at all. It brought a lot of joy.
Please don't sound like you're upset.
Brought a lot of joy to America. I loved watching him play. He's not going to be playing. He's not going to be starting this week.
Yeah.
Why did they do that? Why didn't they just have Riley Leonard play?
They want to take a look. Well, remember, Riley Leonard was a little banged up when they brought in Phil Rivers.
A little bit, yeah.
I think he couldn't have played that Seahawks game.
Yeah.
So that was why they did it. And then now they just want to take a look at Riley Leonard.
Okay, but I feel like he probably could have played at some point over the stretch.
He did. He threw the
Hail Mary
interception.
It was a great Hail Mary. Again, not upset at all that
they
brought in Phillip Rivers, but I'm thinking from a big picture perspective on the team. You'd probably want to see what your young quarterback has rather than do the Phillip Rivers Carnival, which was fun. I love the Carnival.
I did love Phillip Rivers saying afterwards, talking about meaningless games. This is just a good quote for life. He said, "To say a game is meaningless is not in my DNA." He said, "Those games we played in the backyard and we were 10 years old, they weren't meaningless, right? Nobody gave a riff about those." I like riff instead of shit. But you went home crying or you went home happy, So there's no such thing. Everything we do matters. I would put a little asterisk next to it and just say everything we do matters except the Exhibition 4 Nations tournament.
That's true. Yeah, good point.
Everything else, though, we do matters.
Good point. Yeah. Sometimes you just go out there and you just fly around, don't really think about anything.
Right.
I don't even remember that tournament.
I don't either. It's a good message because there's a lot of cynicism in the world. There's a lot of people who are like, oh, that's lame. No, everything we do matters.
Yeah.
Try your hardest at everything you do.
It does mean a lot to the Texans to try to get home field advantage because they're good at home, at least in that first round.
Yep.
They're not very good on the road. I think they're 2-0 home playoff games. They're 0-2 on the road.
Okay, so
that's with D'Amico Ryans as the coach.
D'Amico Ryans, good-looking guy.
Great-looking guy.
Bills, Jets. This will be Mitch after Josh Allen starts. Bills minus 7, over under 38.5. I don't really know what to make of the Bills, by the way.
I think we're gonna see just how valuable Josh Allen is to that team.
Yeah, I mean, this game, the the Bills probably can win with Mitch, right? Memes, you can't win this game.
Yeah, and it's the last game ever being played in that stadium.
That's right.
Yep.
And, well, yeah, that's right, because they don't have unless the Texans, who's going to be the 7th seed? Is it going to be the Bills?
It's going to be the Chargers.
Yeah.
The Chargers. So I guess there would be one chance
I
if the Bills went to the AFC Championship game and hosted the Chargers, right?
Yeah, 6-7 matchup.
6-7.
I think there's like an outside chance that the Bills could get a home playoff game.
Yeah,
but-
they would have to. Yeah, if they
What's
win
the
and the
math on
Chargers
that?
lose,
Okay. Probably not going to happen. Memes, I think this is the week.
interception.
I think the Jets are going to get an interception this week.
I don't think so.
Do you want to go the full season without a pick?
Yeah.
Why?
And then you get one week 1.
That's new. Yeah, new beginning. Is Aaron Glenn going to still have a job?
I believe so.
Yes.
The noise right now is crazy, but
I've noticed it. That it's starting to ramp up.
it ramped up big time, especially on like New York radio. But then there was finally an adult in the room that spoke up.
Who, Brick?
No, no.
Oh.
He's
Baldy.
18. Oh.
Baldy.
Baldy was just like, this is not an NFL roster right now. So that should give you the perspective that this team sucks. They showed that they were competitive with a bad roster, beating the Falcons, who just beat the Rams.
Yep. That's
You see
good.
what you have. You have some pieces in place. All the guys who have quit right now, those guys aren't going to be on the roster. It's going to be a total overhaul of the entire roster. You have 11 draft picks. You got 2 first-round picks. You got 2 second-round picks.
Yep.
Go build a roster. Forget about this season. Move on.
Now, do you trust the guy that's going to be there to build the roster?
I do like the GM they have, Darren Muji.
Okay. All right, Memes, I didn't bring this up on Monday's show because I thought it was a mean insult stat, and I didn't want to twist the knife too much on the Jets. But then I told you after the show, and you said, no, you should bring this up. You should talk about it. It's a good stat. So I'm going to bring it up and talk about it. The quarterbacks that play against the Jets this season, they've quietly, as a whole, as their own separate unit, put up an MVP season. They've got 32 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 7.4 yards per attempt, and they've gone 13-3. That's every quarterback in the NFL that's played against the Jets this year.
That's pretty damn good.
It's a pretty good year for those quarterbacks.
That's incredible.
Yeah, no, they played a lot of good quarterbacks. I was going through their schedule. Like, Max would make fun of you last year because Jane Daniels didn't play any quarterbacks. I was trying to find if the Jets lost to any bad quarterbacks. They didn't. They played all good quarterbacks this year. So going into next year, they just need a defensive coordinator and a quarterback, and I think we're fine.
Who's the worst quarterback that you guys have lost to?
When you say fine, what is that?
Competitive
Okay.
football.
Yeah.
I just want to watch competitive football.
Yep.
The worst quarterback we lost to
Did you lose
Bryce
to,
Young,
Did
maybe?
you lose to Spencer Rattler?
No, we lost to Tyler Shuck.
Oh,
Great
well,
quarterback.
that's probably the best quarterback you lost to, right?
Pull up Jet schedule.
The Jets, they played Tua. Maybe Tua.
Two is undefeated against Jets.
Tua might be the answer though to that. You beat Joe Flacco. You beat the Browns. Yeah, I think it's probably Tua.
I think people need to start talking about how unfair this schedule was to the Jets. You guys played an MVP quarterback every single week.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's facts. By the way, something to look out for in this game when we're talking about incentives and everything that's going on. Sean McDermott did say when asked about James Cook in position to win the rushing title, that's definitely on my mind. So right now, James Cook is 50-ish yards, 40 yards, 47 yards to be exact, ahead of Jonathan Taylor. And he is 200 yards ahead of Derrick Henry, who's in third. So it's essentially a two-man race, James Cook versus Jonathan Taylor. And it's on Sean McDermott's mind.
I like that. And they're also wearing the sick red helmets, too.
Yeah. Okay. Afternoon. Lions at Bears. Bears minus 2.5, over under 50.5. I believe the Bears are going to be playing everyone who's healthy. This is a double revenge game. So it's revenge for Ben Johnson after the loss to the Lions in week 2 when the Lions kind of ran it up. And then it feels like a revenge for Dan Campbell because the story all year has been Dan Campbell's a Ben Johnson merchant, and he is potentially going to raid the entire Bears coaching staff in the offseason.
Yeah, is he allowed to do that?
I think you can. It's the old, like, you can give guys like Al Harris is probably going to get a defensive coordinator job somewhere.
Yeah,
he might do that.
Some guys are going to get like associate head coach titles.
Declan Doyle could become the offensive coordinator for Lions. Like, I don't know what exactly that entails. Al Harris is the name that a lot of people are talking.
I always love it when coaches get like a quarterback coach, but they also make him associate head coach.
Yes,
even though he's not a coordinator yet. I think that Dan Campbell's going to be playing everybody.
Yeah,
I don't think he's taking his foot off the gas. He said, I think if guys can't go because of injury, next guy up will go, young or old, young or veteran, next best guy available. So it sounds like they're going to be treating this like it's a real game.
Now, so the Bears should treat it like a real game because getting the 2 seed is important. I believe having the chance for an extra home game, having a chance to play the 7 seed, like these are important things. I do think Ben Johnson's going to try to get Caleb Williams to 4,000 yards. I just think that's something that's important. It's like a fuck you to everyone. I did it in my first year. We did it. And I do think I'm a little nervous for this game because the Lions' big issue has been blocking for Jared Goff, and the Bears cannot get a pass rush whatsoever. So that makes me nervous.
Now, also, if the Lions lose this game, they could get 4th place.
Which is which is 3 games different.
Which is 3 games different. But it's still, I mean, if you look at the stats, the teams that play the 4th place schedule, they tend to do better.
Actually, I think if they win this game, they can also get 4th place if the Vikings win.
So if it's double win.
Because they lost to the Vikings twice. So the Vikings would definitely have the tiebreaker over them.
Okay.
They're both 8-8 right now. So the Lions are going to try. They're going to try really hard. Yeah. I don't think Dan Campbell has it in his DNA to do anything different.
I don't think so either. I think that he's not a guy that's going to rest anybody. You're going to get the full Lions experience.
Yeah. Okay. So, but I do think if you're looking to bet something, I do think that they're going to make it an effort to try to get to the 4,000 yard mark. He said Ben Johnson on getting to 4,000 yards. If it were to happen, that would be great. But he'd agree with me. Our number one objective is to win this ball game. I think he then winked after. He didn't actually wink.
And you're okay. You're not a little bit scared of having Green Bay come to Chicago.
Oh, I'm definitely scared in the fact I think the Bears are better than the Packers. I'm scared in the fact that if the Bears lose to the Packers, this entire season is like you look back and you're like, that wasn't fun.
That loss would hurt.
Wipes out fun.
That loss would hurt a lot more.
The big picture means absolutely nothing because it's like big picture, Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams, I think are going to be incredible going forward. But in terms of the 2025 Chicago Bears that has been such a fun ride, that would no longer be the case.
It would kind of make the offseason painful instead of happy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And it would just be like, yeah, that was awesome until the Packers, and then Packers fans would get to say same old Bears and Bears suck and all that stuff.
Yeah, so it would be the Rams, right? You could end up playing the Rams.
We could play the Rams or the 49ers.
And if either one of those two teams beat you in Chicago, it'd be like great season.
We're a year away.
Bad outcome.
Right.
We made the playoffs. It feels like we're even like a year ahead of schedule from where we thought we'd be. But if the Packers do it, then it's like, this fucking sucks again.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the Bears have not had a lead on the Packers this year.
That's interesting.
So, it's a scary proposition. And the Packers are resting everyone.
Who would you rather play, Malik Willis or Love?
Probably Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Malik Willis is so good. Dude.
He's really good.
He's so good. Mm-hmm. He's so good.
I would
Something about Malik Willis. I do think that Caleb's been lights out. He's been everything has gotten better throughout the course of the year. If you look at all the advanced numbers and his arm, that throw, I think I've watched that throw to Colson Loveland a million times, where it's just an absolute 50-yard frozen rope that just got there in 2 seconds.
There have been a couple of those throws.
Yeah, the Luther Burden one as well. Okay, and one last thing about the Bears. I love Ben Johnson so much. His accountability is so refreshing, where, like a guy like Eberflus would always just fumble his way through a press conference, blame the players, blame execution. Ben Johnson essentially said the last play of the game against the 49ers, he screwed up not getting it in fast enough. Mm-hmm. and he said that the field goal drive, when they had first and goal on the 10, he was asked directly, like, do you think you should have run the ball more? He's like, yeah, I hated what I did there. I gotta look at what I did, and I have to do better. I have to call a better game in those spots.
Yeah, again, I think with Ben Johnson, at least you have a coach that thinks everything through.
And he's accountable. He's saying, like, yeah, I didn't do a good, like, I got to put our team, not, our team, execution was bad or this or that. He's like, no, I have to do a better job.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yep.
Okay, Chargers at Broncos. Broncos minus 12.5, over-unders 37.5. Chargers are not playing anyone, which is the smart move. Broncos obviously need to win to get the 1 seed. Is there a chance Trey Lance is going to start?
Yeah.
We might see DJ.
We might see DJ.
Do
you know the last time Trey Lance threw a touchdown pass?
North Dakota State.
No, it's his rookie year.
Oh, okay.
His rookie year, 2021. And he's started a couple times. He's attempted 85 passes since then. But he could be benched for DJ Uiagalelei.
Yep.
I need Jake to remind me how to pronounce that.
Who was my 1-1 pick after that Notre Dame Clemson game in COVID year.
Yeah, he was so good. He just looked like a bulldozer.
I was like, that guy. It is pretty crazy to think about the 49ers and how good they are. Obviously, last year they had a bad year, but how good they are year in and year out. And they burned, was it the 3rd overall pick on Trey Lance?
They traded up for him.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, think about that. They basically made it as hard as possible. Like, hey, we have the top 3 pick, and we're gonna draft a guy who never was good.
If any of the other 32 or 31 teams besides the Niners had taken Brock Purdy in that draft, I don't know that John Lynch still has a job.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, let's see. I believe he was the 3rd overall pick. Yeah, I mean, Brock Purdy, I guess, makes up for that. But it's nuts to, like, taking a 3rd overall pick that is not good that quickly ruins a franchise.
And we don't really talk about Trey Lance being a bust because of that, because the Niners were fine.
Yeah. I think it's because we just didn't see enough of him in college. Like, if he had been at a Power 4 school and won a big bowl game.
Well, he did beat JMU in the national championship.
Yeah. That is big. That's big.
Huge.
What did you guys think about the Chargers posting a picture of Drew Brees saying close to Canton in a Chargers uniform?
I guess you got to get those clicks in.
Stolen valor.
I think they might have known what they were doing, trying to get the engagement. They're like, people are going to be so pissed about this.
Yeah. The last thing I had on this game, if you are someone who still thinks Justin Herbert is bad, I saw this stat. The final Chargers offensive line rankings ahead of Week 18, where they're going to probably rest some guys. ESPN pass block win rate, 32nd. ESPN run block win rate, 31st. PFF pass blocking efficiency, 30th. PFF run blocking grade, 32nd. PFF pass blocking grade, 31st. He is playing behind the worst offensive line possible, and he's still the man.
I just think he's the best that ever was.
He is the best that ever was.
God bless you, Justin.
Yeah. So do you
Wherever you are.
Do you want to retract stupid pick guy?
I never said he was a bad quarterback.
No,
I just said he was a
think
stupid pick guy.
That reinforces, if you're a
Yeah.
good quarterback and you're liable to throw a stupid pick, then you're a big stupid pick guy.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Like, there's a lot of guys that throw stupid picks that aren't big stupid picks guys because they're just bad quarterbacks,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah. Okay, Chiefs at Raiders. Raiders are plus 5.5, over-unders 36.5. Looks like Pete Carroll's going to be done.
He doesn't know.
That's all the reports?
He's had positive conversations, Big Cat. He's had a lot of positive conversations with guys in that building.
And how'd they go? They went positively?
He said anything that can happen. I feel like I've got their support. What does that mean? I don't know. But our conversations have been really good.
There were some conversations.
He's been having good conversations with people around the office, so it'd be shocking to him if he was fired.
I would not be shocked.
I would not be shocked either. I think I think it's going to be Tom Brady, like, learning how to be an owner in real time.
Yeah.
Like, any guy that comes from a successful background, doesn't matter if that background is in software sales, doesn't matter if it's in private equity or just being a good quarterback. They all go through the same process, just like we would go through if we owned a team, which is we try to get a bunch of players that used to be good and coaches that used to be good, build a fantasy team, and then we think it's going to work out, and it doesn't, and then you realize the mistakes, and then you say you're going to take you're going to be more of like a holistic, hands-off type owner, let the football guys make the football choices.
Yep.
And then they do that, and then you start to meddle again, And then you realize, okay, now I've really learned my lesson. Now I'm just going to go play golf and let everybody else do their job. And that's when you get good at football.
That's when it's David Tepper.
Yeah, so right now he is in Tom Brady's starting phase 2 of that.
He's about to enter phase 2.
About to enter phase 2, so I give the Raiders like 3 more seasons.
The Raiders have to lose to keep the 1 pick.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to not watch a second of this game.
I think we can make that happen. Although
I might close my eyes anytime my head goes towards that TV.
there is a milestone.
Oh,
Travis Kelce, 57 yards away from Jason Witten to move into second place all time.
okay. He also is 2 receptions away from passing T.O. for 8th all time in terms of balls caught, which is pretty incredible for a tight end.
I feel like getting to second place if your retirement is up in the air like his is, I think the Chiefs will try to make that happen.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Both things. To be like, hey, top 10 receptions, second place receiving yards.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't care about this game.
You think Max Crosby's going to watch this game while he's at CrossFit?
Yeah, dude, Max Crosby, we could talk about it now. Good basketball player.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Max Crosby is the number one every single team, every single decent team is going to want in the offseason. I know I want him.
I don't know if this entered Max's calculations, but you've been a great teammate. Nobody would hold it against you if you were like, I'd like to be traded now.
Yeah.
You've said all the right things. We've checked that box. You're not a diva, Max.
No,
You wanted to stick around.
all he does is play.
You wanted to be there. I think at this point, you're well within your rights to be like, fuck you guys, trade me.
Yes. And do it. Please do
Yeah,
it.
please do it.
Please do it. I think we should maybe we should do a round robin where we have to bet every single game just for fun.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
no one should bet the Raiders Chiefs game. But we got to.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to.
But no one should do it. No one should do it. Rams Cardinals. Rams are 7-point favorites. Over under is 46.5. This one is kind of an up in the air game because if the Seahawks if the Niners win, the Rams have a complete lock on 6. Right?
Yes.
I believe that's true. If the Niners win, the Rams cannot go anywhere but the 6th seed. So if the Niners win on Saturday night, I would expect the Rams to not play anyone.
See, Niners win on Saturday night. Rams.
I believe that's true because we said that earlier.
Yes.
Seahawks can't
Yes.
move off
Yes.
the fifth
Yes. Yes.
spot. Yeah.
Yep.
So that will be that will be, and then if the alternative happens, if the Seahawks win, I would assume the Rams are going to try to win this game because then they would be the 5th seed and get to go to the NFC South.
Yes.
Which is a big difference than going to Philadelphia.
You're going to try very
Max
hard.
has got.
Yep,
you
got it.
You got it. I wish
Got
we
it.
had the camera on Max's face.
Yeah, you're gonna try very hard to win this game.
Yeah.
If you're able to move up, that's a big difference.
I also will throw this out there. There's another one coming up. There's actually a couple coming up. I think the Rams probably could win this game with Jimmy G.
I think that what the Rams are doing right now is actually right along those lines. It's smart what McVay is saying. He's saying that he's going to play all the starters. Says we need to play better. And they asked him about it. They said, are you doing that because you've lost 2 in a row? His answer was no. They were going to play anyways. We need to play. We need to play better football. So I don't know what the consequences are on those different types of things, but we have to play better. So he essentially said no, but also yes, you're 100% correct that I'm playing my starters because we have to play better. I think that if there's a chance that if the Saturday night game does not go the Rams' way, they might just not play their starters.
Yeah.
They might just, but he's keeping that door open for it.
Yeah. So we'll see if this game is good or not. The Dolphins at Patriots minus 10.5. Drake May's going to win the MVP.
It looks that way.
I mean, I say it all the time. I think both are good choices. If Drake May wins the MVP, that's a good choice. If Matthew Stafford wins the MVP, good choice. I don't really have a strong take or a bet on it. The thing with the MVP, and I've said it every single year, if Matthew Stafford had played the Falcons at noon on Sunday, would he still win the MVP? Probably. He played him on Monday Night Football, and he had pick sixes, and the Rams lost. That's what people go for.
Now, what if the Dolphins beat the Patriots? Because Miami, I think they've won 2 in a row in Foxborough.
Okay, but it's a cold weather game.
It is a cold weather game.
But it's not Tua.
It's Quinn Ewers.
Wow.
can Quinn play in the cold?
I don't know. Yeah. He went to Ohio State for a year.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Quinn can maybe – he's from Texas, but he did go to Ohio State for a year, so he's at least aware of cold weather.
I don't think that the cold affects him as much as it does Tua. I think that's a safe bet.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
And I still think that the Patriots are going to win.
Yeah, they are.
And I think that even if they lose, I think Drake May should probably be the MVP.
The bigger question with the Patriots this week is everything okay? Because Stephon Diggs and Christian Barmore.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're talking about Stephon Diggs incentives, right?
Yeah, Stephon Diggs incentives.
He's got 30 yards on Sunday to get 1,000 for the season, and that would give him $500,000, enough to pay 10 chefs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Think about all the meals.
It'd be a lot of meals. He could even have 2 chefs.
I wish Hank was here. We'll ask him about it. But yeah, the Patriots are primed to. I mean, they're going to win this game.
I think so.
I think they're going to win this game, and Drake May is going to win the MVP, and the Dolphins are going to possibly keep Mike McDaniel. I don't know. I don't know what the Dolphins are going to do.
I think he might have done enough.
He might have done enough. Commanders and Eagles. Eagles are -3.5 now. Over-under 38.5. The big question is, can the Eagles beat the Commanders with their backups? Because Nick Sirianni is going to play the backups. Max, how do you feel about that?
Love it. Any place, anywhere, anytime. Shows confidence in your team.
Mm-hmm.
Get the boys healthy for the playoffs.
Will you
They'll
be
get-
slightly upset if the Bears lose and the Eagles barely lose to the Commanders?
Any place, anywhere, anytime.
But you'll be slightly upset.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I do think that we were talking about it before. I think the Eagles are in a different spot than the Bears, where if the roles were reversed and it's if you win this game, you get the 2 seed.
Mm-hmm.
You have to play everyone. They're in a spot where they could win the game and still not get the 2 seed. So why risk injury?
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Also, the 5 number 3 seeds in 50 years have reached the Super Bowl, and only 3 have won the Super Bowl. So it's actually better to be the 4 seed than it is to be the 3 seed historically.
But they can't be the 4 seed.
But they can't be. But they could be the 3 seed.
They could be the 3 seed.
Now, Max, I think that I actually like the Commanders in this game.
Okay.
I do.
I'm happy for you.
Okay. It doesn't mean anything to you? You said that you're going to be slightly upset.
I mean, we're playing our backups.
Yeah. Is it Tanner
McKee?
Yeah,
Tanner McKee?
I like Tanner McKee. I mean, they're still. I think they're 4.5-point favorites still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Disrespectful.
disrespect.
That's the big time disrespect.
Disrespect.
It is. Yeah. Disrespectful.
It's
It's disrespectful.
It's definitely disrespect.
It is. I do like Deebo Samuel to get maybe another touchdown. If he gets one more, he gets $250,000, and if he gets 97 receiving yards, he gets $200,000.
Okay.
So I like a big game out of Deebo, and Josh Johnson. Sure, let's trot Josh Johnson out there. This is actually,
That's a good point. It's not like you guys have your first team. First team either.
It's a great game for me. If we lose, awesome, maybe better draft pick. If we win, I get to beat Max, and
Well,
I get to.
It doesn't feel as good beating the backups
Yeah, well, it would ensure a NFC East divisional tournament championship.
in season.
We'd
Tie.
We'd have no, outright.
It doesn't matter.
That's right.
No prior results matter. Just this game.
No, we'd have 2 wins in the tournament,
Right.
Right.
and I think you'd have 1 win.
You would have 1 win in it.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
So it's cumulative wins. We'd have 2. The Cowboys,
Wait.
I think, would have 1.
If the Cowboys beat the Giants, they'd have 2.
Ooh.
Is that true?
Well, they beat the Commanders last week.
So we could tie. Yeah.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Oh,
You're
shit.
a huge.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Who's a bigger Giants fan? This
Well,
week?
no,
man, you
Memes
got
or
the
PFD?
Giants.
You don't know the tiebreaker. The tiebreaker, I think, is strength of victory.
Okay.
And the Cowboys would have
Okay.
beaten. They would have beaten the Commanders.
The
who
Eagles
stink.
definitely would have been the strength of victory. Yeah.
Yeah, and they would have beaten the Giants, who stink.
Yep.
We would have a win against the Eagles, who are good.
All right. So it doesn't matter.
Strength of victory. Yeah, we'd
Yeah.
have,
I
we'd have the
actually
best
Doesn't
win.
matter. We're back.
Yeah.
I think it's margin of victory. So you got to root for a specific. You lost by 7 to the Cowboys. You got to hope that the Cowboys don't
Wait.
beat the Giants by more than
Yeah. Head to head is not. So head to head is
that-
not.
we don't do
no,
head-to-head.
No, head-to-head doesn't matter.
Don't do head to head.
Yeah.
You can't.
It's
You
a hat
throw
and T-shirt game
Yeah.
for us. No, this has been a sad season. I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to see that it's over. If we're getting to week 18 and I'm talking about a made-up tournament that Dan Quinn invented to try to get his team to show more than 5% effort, and I'm putting all my weight behind that, that's a surefire sign that I need this regular season to be over.
Shit's gotten sad. You can't. The good news is the Commanders cannot fall past the 7th spot.
We locked that in with the Saints,
in the
I think.
lottery.
Yeah.
So you can, if teams ahead of you win on Sunday, you could potentially get a better pick. You'd go all the way up. I mean, the chances of the Giants, Jets, Titans, and Cardinals all winning is very small.
Yeah.
But
I would
if
say
that
so.
did happen and you lost, you could potentially have the 2 pick.
Yeah, I think we're going to find ourselves right around somewhere between 5 and 7.
Yeah, that seems right. Okay, last game. This one means something. Ravens and Steelers to end the 2025 regular season in the NFL. The Steelers are 3.5-point underdogs. The over-under is 40.5. I think the Ravens are going to win.
I think so too. Lamar's going to play.
Yep. And I think they're going to run Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
And if you close your eyes, I can just see a sad Aaron Rodgers and Mike Tomlin walking off the field.
Yeah, unfortunately, I did want the Steelers to make the playoffs.
But now you can say you I guess we'll never know.
We'll never know. If they do make the playoffs, I think they'll win a game. But I don't think they're going to make the playoffs now.
Do you still think they're going to win a game? They'd have to play who'd they play?
I think it's all up in the air.
It is all up in the air, but
so we don't know.
It would maybe be the Texans.
It could be the Texans.
That doesn't seem like a game they would win.
Texans are 0-2 on the road in the playoffs under D'Amico Ryans.
Yeah, but think about Aaron Rodgers and that pass going up against that pass rush.
I do think about that, and Rodgers is already looking forward to next year. It sounds like he's coming back.
Yeah, I gotta root for the Ravens here because I think the Ravens could beat the Texans.
They could.
The Steelers I don't think can, but I think the Ravens could.
Yeah, the Ravens are going to give a healthy dose of Derrick Henry for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Last week they did something that hadn't been done in a long time with Derrick Henry. They ran the ball out of I for him, which is awesome.
Yes.
It's old school football. He had 18 runs from I formation. That's the most by any ball carrier since 2015.
Mm-hmm. It does feel like maybe an end of an era for the losing team in this game.
It does, and we said it should be a loser leaves town for the coaches.
Yeah.
Like whichever coach loses this game, and then Adam Schefter kind of alluded to that. He said like it might be.
Yeah. The Steelers, by the way, at home against the Ravens have been good. They're 4-1 at home against the Ravens in their last 5 years. They also are 20-5 in their regular season finale since 2000, 11-1 at home.
Mm-hmm.
Those stats really probably don't mean anything, but it's cool to look at. Just say they always win their last game.
I would like to see DK just come back.
Yeah, just show up. Just do a Jameis.
Just show up. What are they going to do if you play?
It is bullshit.
Is the ref does the ref have the physical ability to keep DK Metcalf off the field?
We should do a reappeal on this because for the viewer and the people at home, DK Metcalf playing in this game makes it so much better.
Yeah, but what would happen if he went out there on the field for the first possession?
What if he brought the guy, the Lions fan, came out, let the Lions fan slap him in the face? He's like, "We're good."
Or DK kidnaps the Lions fan and then forces him to do a video being like, "I'd like for you to reinstate DK Metcalf for this game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I was in the wrong."
What if the Lions, we say DK Metcalf can play, but the Steelers have to play their entire first offensive series with the Lions fan at wide receiver?
Yeah,
That would be awesome.
I'd agree to that.
Yeah.
I'd agree to that.
I would definitely
The
agree to
punishment
that.
should fit the crime.
Yeah. Okay, that is I'm excited for that game. I just think the Ravens, I don't know. The whole Lamar thing is weird, but the fact that he's going to be playing, because I had the take earlier this week that if he doesn't play, could this have been the last time we see him in a Ravens uniform? It seems like he's going to play, so I don't know what's going to end up happening if they win a couple of games. Will they just keep going with the Harbaugh-Lamar thing? There's a lot of smoke, but they have one game to get in, and who knows? The Ravens would officially, if the Ravens win this game convincingly, there'll be a lot of the Ravens are the team to watch out for.
I think that if the Ravens get in, there's definitely a possibility that they could win at least one game.
Yeah.
And then I don't think that you do anything about Lamar and Harbaugh.
Yeah.
I think you run it back.
You just try not to get injured.
And it does feel like he's going to play because this is what the Ravens do every single time they play the Steelers with Lamar. At the start of the week, it's like, oh, we don't know if Lamar is going to play. And then guess what? Lamar plays.
Jerry wants to play Lamar.
Yes.
He said that he would rather have the Ravens play Lamar than Snoop Huntley.
Yep.
Which is, the Steelers have, I just said the stat at home, and Steelers have kind of owned the Ravens recently.
Yep.
So, okay, let's do our picks, and then we have Jerry O'Connell exit interview for the 2025 fantasy football season. So who's got the first picks? I have Zach and Hank's picks. They sent me 3 options for each, so we'll get one of their options. I'm up first?
Yes, sir.
Fuck. Okay, actually, I have an easy pick that I love. Before we do that, let me just say DraftKings, the game of the week. Football season just got even better. Barstool's bring you the game of the week every single week through the end of the regular season. Here's the deal. Every Friday, we'll announce a game of the week from the Sunday slate of games. When the game of the week drops, all you have to do is share a bet slip on that game with the hashtag Barstool, GOTW, through X or email, and you'll be entered for a shot to win one of the $5,000 bonus bets. That's right. 5 lucky winners every single week this season. Super easy. Just make a parlay for the game of the week. Tweet it at us. Email it to us. Use that hashtag Barstool game of the week. You can do either or. You don't have to do both. And you could potentially win a $1,000 bonus bet. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code TAKE to get on the action. Don't miss the Barstool game of the week. And your shot at a $1,000 bonus bet. Share your bet slip and enter today in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Okay, I am going to go with my first selection. I'm going to take the Bears-Lions over 50.5. Who is up next? Is that Hank?
That'd be Hank.
All right, so Hank's selections, I'm going to pick off of his order. His first selection is going to be the Steelers plus 3.5. Memes?
I'm going to go with the Jaguars minus 12.5.
Okay.
I'm riding the hot hand. Give me the Shuckster plus 3.
I love that.
Good pick.
I love that. Zach, his first selection is going to be the Buccaneers minus 2.5.
Okay.
PFT?
I am going to go with the under in Ravens Steelers.
Oh,
40.5.
Zach's number one pick that he, because I had him send me his top 4, is the over in that game. So he's going to take over 40.5.
Okay. Do I get 2 now?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I couldn't
Yeah, it
take
doesn't
the over
matter.
and the
Yeah,
under. Yeah. I am going to take down to 2. I'm going to take the
Mm-hmm.
49ers
Okay.
plus 1.5.
Okay.
I think Trent Williams might play.
Okay. So that's so
Zach's-
Zach
yeah.
has the over in the Ravens Steelers game. What is your pick?
I am going to take the over in Titans Jags over 47.5.
Okay.
I'm going to go over in Seahawks 49ers over 47.5.
Hank is going to take under. Should I give him? So he sent me Commanders Eagles under 41.5. It's now 38.5. Or should I give him his other option was Bears Lions under 50.5, which is staged true.
Do that.
Okay.
That's too confusing.
Okay. All right. Bears Lions. And then I have the last pick. I am going to take. Did anyone take the Seahawks?
Nope.
I'm going to take the Seahawks minus 1.5.
All right.
Okay. Do we do a touchdown parlay, or should we just there might not be enough things out there. We'll have one. It'll be at the beginning of the show. We'll put one together at the beginning of the show because it'll be closer. Okay.
I think Shuck runs one in.
Oh.
I think he uses the legs.
Oh. I think that's a
Yeah, it's a
early
new game. That's a
but
new
we'll still
game.
bet it.
Yeah.
We'll still bet it.
All right.
Oh, I like that too, though.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
done it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get to Jerry O'Connell. Before we do that, PFT, you got a quick word from one of our sponsors.
Yeah, before we get to Jerry O'Connell, he's brought to you by Campbell's. What are you boys craving this NFL season? I'm craving for the season to be over. I'm craving for the playoffs to start. I'm also craving soup. It's soup season, and no soup satisfies all your cravings like Chunky. Chunky's bold, meaty, has all the craveable flavors that you need to tackle hunger. Go pick up a can of Chunky today. Crush your cravings. They've got flavors like Beefy Mac, Chili Dog Mac, Buffalo-style Chicken Mac, so many more. Don't forget, Chunky satisfies all your cravings this NFL season. Chunky's got the food covered. What else are you guys craving this NFL season? I'm sure there's a lot of cravings out there. Everybody wants something. I personally would like the season to end. I want to get to wild card playoffs. I'm sick of watching my team play every week. Chunky is everything else that you crave. No matter what you crave or when you crave it, Chunky delivers 110%. And now, here's Jerry O'Connell.
Okay, we now welcome on a guest. It is our fantasy football manager, Jerry O'Connell. This is our exit interview. We thought the AWLs deserved to have the exit interview be public. So we made it to the championship this year. We lost in the championship. We were starting Jacoby Brissett. And we just want to have a recap, see where we're at as a team. I think most teams, we're getting close to Black Monday. A lot of owners sit with their coaches, be like, hey, where did things go wrong? How do you think you did? Assess the season and what's going to happen going forward.
You asking me to speak now?
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, if the floor is yours. I mean, how do you think the season went?
First of all, just want to say what's up to the AWLs. Thank you for all your support this season. In helping me manage this team. They were very helpful, except for the one guy during the draft who kept screaming Ollie Gordon, Ollie Gordon, Ollie Gordon over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
That was annoying. That said, when you texted me about this exit interview,
Mm-hmm.
I was a little nervous. I texted you, Big Cat, what's this about? What's going on? I mean, runner-up, how much better can we do? We did not have to pay that substantial entry fee. Substantial. I actually broke it down. Last time I told you it was 1/10 of my driveway. I actually broke it down here. I put in a new heating system in my home. It is 1/3 of a new heating system. 1/3 of a new heating system in a, I don't want to show off, but a 3-bedroom home.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It is a substantial amount of money. This exit interview should be nothing but grateful coming from both of you. Big Cat, I've read some things online that you've said, and I appreciate it. PFT, you've been a little rude and not very appreciative.
I gave Jerry a vote of confidence after Sunday.
Listen, you don't want the vote of confidence, Jerry. The vote of confidence is a kiss of death in the NFL. You know that. Coaches, New York Giants head coaches have gotten like 7 consecutive votes of confidence before they've been fired. What Big Cat's doing is, I think he's actually a little bit more appreciative than I am. That's true.
I am giving you a
That
real
true.
vote of confidence. I have no intention of firing you from this job unless this exit interview goes poorly.
So it is true that Big Cat's a little more appreciative than I am. I think my pain comes from a place of expectations being set by you before the season. You're wearing the jersey right now, the Jaden Daniels jersey. Mm-hmm. I believe you said he was going to break every NFL quarterback record this year. Mm-hmm. He did not, by the way. He did not do any of those things. If there's a blame pie that we're cutting up, I probably give you 33% of the blame for Jaden Daniels' season going poorly because of the expectations that you put on him in the preseason.
Oh, 33%. That's funny. That's the exact amount that it took to get his new water heater that he stole from us from the money that he got back.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So
it wasn't a water heater, dude. It was a heating system. If you want heat in your house, it was like 60 degrees the other night here in LA. Like, you need a heater. Let me ask you, hopefully I'm still your manager next season. I'd like to see Shefty get you this much content or whatever. Shout out Game Time. What are, let's just say we were going to draft some commanders next season. What assurances can you give us? What are maybe some commanders going to do to, work on tendon strength, bone density? What are they going to do in the offseason?
I think
for the commanders?
I think for the commanders, you are banned from drafting any commanders next year. I would like to see that. I'd like to see that put in place. Anyway. I don't want you to touch anybody on my team, ever.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good. We can work with that.
Yeah. Well, we were going to do that anyway, unless you could assure me someone was going to, work on legs, do some squats. Some of those videos we see from some of the Eagles facility, team members clapping and back of team members doing putting on 6 or 7 plates on each side. Are we going to see any of that? Are people going to drink milk?
Here's where we differ, Jerry. I think that you are the reason for it. I don't think that our strength and conditioning is making them bad, meaning you don't want to draft them next year. I think it's a chicken or the egg situation. I would like to move forward, removing all commanders from the draft pool for you next year. I know that in the past you've taken entire teams off your draft list. So let's just add one more.
I mean, newsflash, if I am your manager next season, also, we're never drafting. Is Max here?
Yeah.
Or is he still on vacation?
I'm here.
No, he's here.
We're never drafting an Eagle ever again, Max. It's over. Saquon. Hey, Max.
We're talking about the Commanders.
Hey, Max. Saquon fucked us hard this season. He fucked us real hard. He was our first pick.
Yeah, he has 1,100 yards and 8 touchdowns. It's a good year.
Dude, not okay. Not okay. Not with the first pick. A first pick has got to be lights out. We're talking JSN. We're talking Ashton Genty. We're talking Bijan.
Ashton
Lights
Genty?
out. Dude.
Ashton
On our
Genty
championship game.
does not have better numbers than Saquon Barkley this year.
Championship game.
We're going off of
Saquon
one
got us.
single game?
No, dude. No. I was there. I was at that Chargers game when I was begging for Saquon at the end of the game. I was live texting with
He had a
PFT.
50-yard touchdown that game.
He did have a 50-yard touchdown toward the end of the game. It was a fluke. Thank God it happened. He had about 5 points going into there. He fucked us so hard, Max. So hard.
The two examples you gave were Ashton Genty over Saquon Barkley, wrong.
I was just
and
trying
the
to come up
Chargers
with-
game.
Okay, Jonathan Taylor.
He would have.
there you go.
He kind of fell off at the end of the season in terms of numbers.
I think what we're looking at is you need to do a better job of drafting clutch players. Mm-hmm. Saquon Barkley, not clutch in the fantasy championship.
Yeah. I was trying to keep it sort of friendly with the podcast and stuff, but you know what? You guys win. We're just going to draft all Patriots next year, and let's see how morale is in that room.
Hank's on vacation right now.
Of course he is.
I got a question for you, Jerry. I got a question. And this is an exit interview that I went in. I'm going in. We were texting last night. I'm going into this exit interview being like, Jerry's my fantasy manager. Nothing's going to change. But I do have some questions that I just like some answers to. Jaden Daniels obviously got hurt this year. The backup plan for Jacoby Brissett, did we ever have an option to maybe upgrade the backup plan? Did we ever have a different waiver wire? Did we have a guy we could trade for? Because it felt like going into the championship with Jacoby Brissett was not the best.
We did. First of all, that league that you put me in, I felt bad when I was shit talking those guys we were in the championship with. That was a little. I don't know if you read those texts. That was a little rough.
Yeah, you went atomic on them. You also added me and PFT to a text thread with just two random guys and then left it.
They actually, I'm so sorry. Full story to the AWLs why I gave your phone numbers out. Sorry about that. I shouldn't have done that. They wanted to double the money in the championship, and also second place gets no money. And I didn't feel comfortable authorizing that. To be honest, the amount of money that's being thrown around, it really it's what else did I do? I had some tree trimming done in my backyard. It was literally like how much it costs to trim all the trees like in my backyard. I just don't have that kind of I don't have that money to throw around. And of course, Big Cat said, "Let's go, winner takes all." Thank God I talked you off that ledge because I saved us a substantial amount of money. You have to call 1-800-GAMBLER, Big Cat. This isn't even a bit on this show.
I wanted to double it.
Do you think that maybe having the safety net there for second place, that made you more comfortable going into the finals?
Yeah.
It made you less likely to go out and get a replacement for Jacoby Brissett?
Pressure makes diamonds.
No one in that league would trade with me. You saw the texts, PFT. Mm-hmm. You read them on the show.
I did,
I was begging anyone to make a trade with me. I was offering Max's beloved Saquon, who had such a sick season. I was begging anyone to take him off our hands for anyone. We did have Jackson Dart, but after week 16 and that 1 point game, I couldn't start him. He did perform better than Jacoby Brissett in week 17, but I could not start him after that week 16 game. I couldn't do it.
Max has a question because I would like to hear Max's question. Max,
did we ever think about picking up Tyler Shuck for this team?
Good question.
Because I know there was a time where he was available, and we've been in on him early.
Jackson Dart, by the way, had 2 touchdowns in the fantasy championship.
I think Tyler Shuck could have helped us this week.
Yeah, I didn't because PFT wanted to keep Jaden on our team if we went to the championship and stuff. So we had. I mean, he's on our roster right now. You can go and look.
He wanted him to get a ring.
I did request that Jerry not cut Jaden Daniels so that he could get a championship.
Okay, so
that is true. That is true. But I mean, there's other guys that you could have cut.
Yeah, guys, it was a tough season. I mean, we also had Cam Scatterboo. We just had, T-Mac. That's how we're supposed to say it, everyone. That one guy can stop texting me that we're saying his name wrong. If you say he wants to be called T-Mac, his mom wants us to call him T-Mac, not Tet. Max called him Tet the other day. There's just some guy who keeps texting me. You can stop texting me. I said it, dude.
How do all these people get your phone numbers?
No, he wasn't texting. He was DMing.
Okay,
Jerry. Speaking of texting, I have a question because you talked about the trades. Do you think maybe next year we should maybe not be as aggressive texting the whole entire group chat of the league because that might negatively impact what people are thinking about you and not want to do a trade with you?
Well, you can beep this out if you want. I didn't realize CJ McCollum, who was playing like through some pretty big games this season, when I was like texting him directly and saying, dude, got to give us a trade, Didn't realize he was like right in the middle of his season. He was very polite, by the way. Very nice.
Great guy.
Oh, dude, how about when I fucking went atomic on those guys?
You went atomic.
Told him maybe you should get some improv classes.
Yeah.
What?
You told him get some improv classes. Do you have a funny friend that you could bounce ideas off? This isn't going to cut it.
Said they don't play sports because they clearly didn't play sports because that's not how guys talk.
It's just they sent that one like Bing Bong you blew it meme and it just set me off. I gotta say the worst thing about coming in second place is knowing I'm gonna be in a Chili's with my family or an Applebee's or a Hillstone and like 4 like young men are gonna come up to me at the table and lean down and my whole family's gonna look up and they're gonna look me right in the eye and go, Bing Bong, you blew it.
Uh-huh.
You blew it. Show us your tootsies, Jerry. And then they're going to walk off. And then my frightened children and wife are going to go, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Now, Jerry, we don't care about Hank here, and you don't either. But do you think maybe that's a little ironic because that is just Hank's life now?
It's what he gets.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, fair point.
Hey, guys, I realize this is an exit interview. I'm going to very quickly, I know it's the holidays and you guys have to go to all these parties and everything. I'm going to go through stuff that I'm going to do next season if I am your if I am your manager.
But before you do, I have one last question.
We have no parties, by the way.
Yeah, no parties. I got one question about your performance this year as it pertains to the championship. Then I want to hear all about next year, what your plans are. That's a big part of the evaluation process that we have for you. In the championship game, you made one really good call. I want to give you a pat on the back. It came down to Taysom Hill or Colston Loveland to start at tight end, and you selected Colston Loveland. Taysom Hill had 0 points. Loveland, I believe he had something like 18 fantasy points.
It was an incredible game. Best game of the year.
A great call on your part, clutch call. Can you walk us through the process that you used to decide, okay, are we going to go with the Bears or the Saints?
You're being such a little bitch right now, PFT. You're being so... What you're doing...
It was a great call.
Honestly, I was going to be nice here and say, like, congrats on Netflix and not call you guys sellouts or anything, but you're being such a fucking... What you're saying right now is just touching... You're like an acupuncturist. You're, like, going and you're touching the nerve with, like, a little needle.
We're doing some dry needling. Yeah. What nerve are we talking about? We're dry needling you right now, Jared.
For those who don't follow us on the Everything app, I said, hey, guys, we're down 20. I'm thinking about getting bold and starting Taysom Hill. A lot of our AWL said, don't do that. So I took it to a vote. I've never done one of those votes on X. It truly is the Everything app. Like, it was fun to do a poll, you know?
Did any experts help you out?
Adam Schefter jumped in and said, absolutely, I would go Loveland over Hill.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to get him in trouble with, because obviously there was money at stake and everything. But Schefter was absolutely correct. He was absolutely correct.
He actually I reached out to Shefty. He's got a message for you. Do you want me to play it?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Okay. All right. So he sent me this because he was busy today. Otherwise, he would have joined the sex interview.
Oh, it's a voice message.
Yeah. No, it's a video. You ready?
Oh, it's a video.
You ready?
Yeah.
Jerry, I just want to congratulate you on a very strong season. Not strong enough, but very strong. Impressive all the way around. Know you were juggling a lot. And I also want you to know, if the guys want to get me involved in managing this team after their review of your performance, I'd be honored. And I'd most likely say yes. But I do want you to know that I still have full confidence in you getting it done and bringing home the championship that was so elusive this year.
Yeah.
Congratulations on a job well done, just not really well done.
That was nice, right?
Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super good. You know,
Another vote of confidence.
Somebody just record this. Memes, just record this, and you can send a message back to Shefty for me, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready, Memes? You ready?
Make sure you're recording this for the podcast.
Make sure you
Memes.
record this real quick.
Thanks, Memes. Hey, Shefty, what's up? It's Jerry O'Connell. Thanks for your help with that whole Loveland thing. PFT reminded me. Hey, man, yeah, come on in. The water's warm. I would love to have you co-manage this team. Hope you're cool with 20-year-old men coming up to your table and whispering in your ear, "Bing bong, you blew it. Show us your tootsies, Tiffany. Show us your tootsies. You blew it. You're never gonna get a driveway ever. Respectfully, I fuck your wife. Respectfully." Hope you're okay with that stuff, Shefty. Yeah, thanks. And we'll talk in the offseason. We'll just have some dynasty combos. See ya.
Okay.
That was good. I think
That was really good.
I think he's going to be intrigued by that offer.
Let me go through some of these things that I might do for you next season, just sort of like an exit interview, some ideas that I had going out there.
Okay.
Let's start with the AFC East.
Wait.
It pains me to say this.
Wait.
And he's not there.
Time out. Are you doing the whole NFL?
This will take 15 minutes tops.
Let it rip, Jerry.
Go for it,
Let it
Jerry.
rip.
Go for it.
What else do you have to do? Isn't it vacation? I mean,
we
Zach
got
hasn't
nothing.
even taken down the Christmas shit.
Yeah, we go for it.
Oh, you thought this was just going to be like a fantasy minute thing? No, dude.
Let it rip, Jerry.
Start with the AFC East.
Unfortunately, it pains me to say this. He's not there, so I could talk shit about him. I can't believe it, but we have to draft all those Pats next season. It's so upsetting that it's 2017, 2019 all over again. They are back. Oh, that said, he's not there, so I can't talk to him. I do think this Stephon Diggs thing is going to be a distraction going into the postseason. Not helping. I mean, Max, you just got engaged, right? Congratulations.
Thank you, Jerry.
I mean, let's just say you had a private chef. Like, you were in a good mood after you got engaged, right?
Yeah, I was in a good mood.
I mean, would you choke out your private chef if you had just gotten engaged? Like, would you be in that sort of no, you wouldn't even think to do that.
Absolutely not.
Staying in the AFC East.
Stephon Diggs got engaged?
Yeah, didn't he? Wasn't that photo? You're telling me that photo was real, dude. Don't tell me it was AI.
I think he took a knee. He took a knee. That's all I need to see.
That photo was real. I heard you guys arguing about that. That was real. I actually have a thing about the Bills. If Josh Allen doesn't, friend of the show, if Josh Allen doesn't do it this season, I don't know when he is. With Mahomes and Burrow out of there, if he's not going to the Super Bowl this season, I don't know when he is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope George Pickens goes to the Bills, though. That would make Josh Allen a must draft for us next season.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great.
First round. You think the Dolphins stay with Ewers? I do.
You think they're going to roll the dice? Just let him go?
No, I think they're gonna. I think he's gonna be their starter next season.
Okay. Would you draft him?
If they draft Ty Simpson from Alabama, I would draft him.
Okay.
No. I mean, if they draft that a wide receiver, not Ty Simpson, Carnell Tate. If they draft Carnell Tate, I would draft him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh God, memes. What are we doing, memes? Dante Moore?
Dante Moore, Garrett Wilson. That's all I would draft.
Lamar?
I can't believe you were on the Lamar thing so early on. I don't know what websites you're going to, but you were on it early. Hey, what about Mac Jones, memes? I'm not even joking.
We're just going to run through the entire 2022 class?
Well, I mean, just like he's going to be out there.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
What about Kyler?
Sure.
He just wants a quarterback, I think.
Literally any quarterback.
Number 1, Lamar. Number 2, Dante?
I'd probably say number 1, Dante. No, number 1, Lamar. Number 2, Dante.
But I thought you said that you were going to get Lamar and then rest him for the entire season.
That's also true.
Okay. Memes is he hasn't done his own exit interview with himself yet, so he's not clear on the plans for next year.
All right, let's go to the AFC North. I wish I could get a beat on Jaylen Warren. He's so hot. He's so cold. We just can't draft it. Too up and down. 100% I am on DK's side. But by the way, what is the common denominator between that Steelers game, the what was that fight called with Meta World Peace?
The Malice in the Palace.
Malice in the Palace.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say the scrum and the forum. The Malice in the Palace. What is the common denominator?
I don't know.
Guys, come on. It's right there.
What
it's fucking Detroit.
Yeah.
Detroit.
It's Detroit.
Yeah,
like,
the Malice in the Palace happened. Yeah, it was in Detroit.
Yeah.
I don't want to get sued by anyone who has hats on backwards, but 100%. If you're not on DK's side on that, I'm sorry, everybody. Then you're not a sports fan. That guy was out of pocket. Wanted it. Wanted it. DK gave him what he wanted.
Yep.
Don't sue me. I'm all allegedly. Oh, you know, it was a real fucking letdown this year, and we almost drafted him. We didn't. Was Jonnu Smith. Everybody forgets like what a big deal that was. Him going to the Steelers. You know, I really missed was Zay. I'm moving on to Baltimore. Zay Flowers was a real deal. He went in the 6th round, and I missed him.
Yeah.
Who'd we take instead of him?
Not Zay Flowers. I'll tell you, the big one we missed was in the 3rd round, Jackson Smith-Njigba. We took Jaden, and that was an error. Yeah. Error.
It was.
What are we doing this offseason? Are we going to work on what are we doing in the offseason, PFT?
Well, we're banning Jerry O'Connell from drafting him next year. So I think that's going to arrow going straight up for Jaden. Straight up to the right. Yep.
Right. But are we doing anything? What sort of strength and conditioning are we doing?
I think we're going to do more virtual reality stuff. So process things faster. Yeah.
More computers. Yeah. Computers. Because that's the problem. Oh man, Bengals. We got to do it again, guys. We love shitty defenses in fantasy. Chase Brown, I'm going to say it right now, AP Offensive Player of the Year. Chase Brown.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Think about it.
So you have a lot of confidence in Joe coming back then. There was some smoke a couple weeks ago. I think he's coming back, but you're not scared by that?
I do. And by the way, this is fantasy, guys. Okay? This isn't teams winning. We love a shitty defense. A shitty defense and a good offense.
Yeah.
That's like
it's fantasy.
That's like a naked. That's like Sidney Sweeney. That's what you want.
Yeah. Cans. Fantasy. But by the way, Jerry, I'm gonna stand up for. I'm still listening. I still have my headphones on. I'm just gonna put on the college football games because I just I don't want to. It's going to be like halftime by the time we're done with this. So I just
want to say for the record, this meeting was supposed to start a half hour ago. I've been sitting in this parking lot here down the street from my house.
It's true.
PFT was, I guess, I don't know, at a Planet Fitness.
I was
looking at guys in the locker room. I don't know what was like. You were talking to guys in locker rooms? Where were you? I've been sitting here I was here for no joke 40 minutes in a parking lot.
Yeah, this time of year we have a lot of conversations with a lot of people regarding our fantasy team, our plans for next year. I don't want to say who I was talking to or where I was, but I'm doing my due diligence.
Jerry, do you think that if you really, and I think you really care about this, it like pretty much ruined your holidays, the championship and going through it all. But do you think that if you really wanted to show us how much you care, you would have been here in person?
Listen, guys, I couldn't. It was my daughter's 17th birthday. They were having a party at our house.
On Sunday, right? On Sunday.
Yes.
Today's Wednesday.
Oh, here for this.
Yeah, I half expected you to just walk in the door with your briefcase.
Yeah, guys, it is. I mean, like, the AOL should know, like, all the smoke and mirrors that happens. We are recording this on New Year's Eve, and I have like a wife and children and stuff. You wanted me to fly to Chicago?
No, I did not.
Have you guys fire me and play me messages from Schefter?
No, I just was asking a simple question.
If you thought it was important to come here for the exit interview, then we would have thought it was important.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, if it wasn't like the biggest holiday of the year, I would have been there.
Big New Year's Eve guy.
You're a big New Year's Eve guy. Oh, okay.
If it was some random Wednesday in August, I would have been there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm still on the Bengals. Does the name Stephanie Niles mean anything to you guys?
Stephanie Niles. I don't know.
Oh yeah. It's actually it's Jake Browning's wife who dresses up at those games.
Yeah,
And, lovely lady.
Yeah, lovely lady.
And don't put this on the bunk list. This is all respectfully. She's happily married, but I like she looks cute and all those things. It's cute. I like that. It's fun.
Jerry, have you ever been to a Diddy New Year's Eve party?
Oh.
No, I have.
I saw you
Wow,
you going onto a
What?
different podcast and talk about how you've been to Diddy parties.
Yeah.
You did your Diddy stories on a different show?
Yeah, we've talked to him about this.
Oh, we did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's on me.
What?
What other podcast did I say I went to a Diddy party at?
I don't know. I saw a clip of it.
I did see a clip too, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Bert Kreischer. Yeah, I went to a Diddy party. I didn't get invited. I mean, I wasn't invited to any sort of like after party. I didn't see anything. There was no baby oil involved. I was actually asked to leave. I was because I was like drinking a lot, and I was asked to leave the party.
Okay.
Oh,
good.
Did you do anything?
I didn't.
Did you do anything regrettable? Anything that caused them to ask you to leave?
It was what they call a white party, so everyone has to wear pure white. And I immediately came in and got two. The bar was so packed; it was like 6 people deep, and I got 2 vodka cranberries. And on the dance floor, spilled them on my white outfit, so I looked like I had I wasn't in. I just looked like a mess.
Mm-hmm.
I was drinking heavily in those days.
Okay.
Oh, just saw Max just wipe the screen there.
Yeah. He's
Looking
quick.
good, Max. Diet starts today. Let's go. 2026.
So no more AFC North.
Hey guys, why are you guys dieting? Why don't you just go on those fucking drugs that everybody's on? Like, what's the deal? Like, everyone just takes that shot.
We're gonna give it an honest try, and then we'll see.
Now, are you doing that thing where you're like, we're on this journey, we're partnering with Planet Fitness, and then you're really like secretly taking a shot? Because that's a little like untruthful.
No. The only thing I'm in the market for right now is TRT, which I have a doctor's appointment on Monday, and I will be very open with everyone if I do in fact start taking TRT.
I too will be open if I get on the Big O, but right now I'm not there.
I'm hoping. My biggest fear is going to my doctor and them being like, actually, you have like high T, and I'll be like, what the fuck? Why do I feel like shit? You know?
I was somewhere recently, and somebody in Calabasas, where I live, this Tony suburb that I live in, an older dad leaned over to me and went, "Hey man, you ever think about TRT?" And I was like, "What?" And he went, "No, I saw that clip where they said you look like an aging lesbian, and that there might be something to that, and like you should go on TRT, man. Like that would change that whole narrative. You wouldn't they wouldn't call you an aging lesbian."
I'll let you know how it goes if I get it.
Jerry, I have a question about the work life outside of fantasy right now. What are you working on in terms of your career, your TV movie career? You're a star.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm about to start a movie for a little streaming service called Tubi in the new year.
Oh, okay.
I'll be traveling to Cape Town, South Africa for it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What's the role?
I'll be gone for a little bit. I've never been. I'm going to go visit Mandela's prison. I'm going to do it all. I'm going to. I hear it's beautiful.
So, what's the role that you're playing?
I play a. It's like a aging lesbian.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Good.
No, I'm playing a stepdad. I'm probably going to have to cut my hair and stuff. It's like a teen movie. So it's all coming off. But I'm glad that we're doing this because I won't be available for the next couple months, guys. Sorry. I mean, people have shit to do, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't just sit around here waiting for PFT to show up.
Yeah. So I guess that's the price we pay for having an A-lister.
When will
manage
we
our
be
team.
back, Jerry? Because I actually we do have a plan. We're gonna do a.
I'll be back in February.
Oh, all right. So you're gone for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
Never mind.
No,
You
what
are
they gonna do
invited, by
now?
the way. You're invited to Max's bachelor party. We're throwing a PMT.
Fuck yeah, I will
Max's
be there.
bachelor
I don't
party.
care where I am. I'm there. You
Okay.
kidding me? It's a highlight of my life. I'm out of there. I don't care if my children, if they're graduating. I don't care if they're giving birth to whatever baby they're carrying. I'm fucking out of there. I'm coming to that.
Okay, great.
Teen pregnancy shit.
Where are we?
What are they
Bengals.
going to do in Cleveland?
Oh,
What are they going to do in Cleveland? I mean, they have to start. They have to start Deshaun, right?
I think maybe. Who knows?
Who knows?
I mean, anybody jump in like Max means. What are they? They have to start Deshaun. Who's going to take him?
I'm worried about this year's real playoffs.
Yeah, we still
Jerry.
got football.
Max
to
is
go.
focused on this year. Yeah.
I'm not worried about
dude,
what the
I'm already-
Browns are doing in 2027.
That's why Jerry's different, though.
6.
Yeah. Thank you, PFT. Yeah.
Listen, Jerry, I'm
No
a fair
no more Eagles,
evaluator of
Max.
talent.
We're going to get to the NFC East. Jacksonville, all of them. Amazing what an offensive-minded head coach does for a team, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're feeling it in Chicago.
Yep.
Liam Cohen, we all made fun of him. You get an offensive-minded head coach, an offensive coordinator as a head coach, lights out. So awesome. Even Bretton Strange, we're drafting them all.
Yeah.
Jerry, I have a question.
Yeah.
It seems like right now you're just saying which teams had good years and bad years.
Yeah.
We're not projecting anything for next year. You're just
Well, no, that's not true. I said you weren't listening. Now I'm going to make fun of you like you made fun of me with the Ashton Genty shtick.
I was putting the I had to put the college
we're
football
drafting all
on.
the Bengals. The Bengals didn't have a good year.
That's true.
Okay, that's
But they
fair.
had a good fantasy year.
Max, you're on fucking thin ice with me with this whole Saquon thing. You're on
you just got invited to my bachelor party.
And I know your boy's coming back on your offensive line, and everything's going to change in the postseason. We don't give a fuck about the postseason. All we care about is week 1 through week 17. That's it.
That's fair. We care about the fantasy
such thin ice with
postseason,
me
not the real postseason.
Right now, Max, every time I saw Saquon looked up and he had 5 points for us in a game, I was like, I'm going to fucking kill Max. I'm going to kill him. This is all Max's fault.
I get it.
Texans. All right, here we go. Here's a team that had a good season. We can't draft any Texans. They're too much of a defensive-minded team. They only have to score like 19 points a game, and we can't draft any of them.
Okay.
Colts. I mean, Tyler Warren's going to be a fun draft. He'll go in the 3rd or 4th round, and I love my tight ends. Tennessee, absolutely none of them. I have no idea how Pollard had a 30-point game and a couple weeks ago. That was crazy. Denver. I got to tell you, Doddington is not that great of a quarterback to draft in fantasy. He just doesn't put up major numbers. I really missed R.J. Harvey, though. I missed him in this draft.
What do you think about the dog conversation with Bo Nix? The fact that
I got to tell you, and I'm going to say something kind of sacrilegious, and this is part of my take, so I'm allowed to have a take. This is kind of a fucked up thing I'm about to say.
Okay.
I think Mr. Herbstreit bringing his beautiful dog, it's a great dog everywhere. I think it's what we call it's a crutch, okay? It's like attention is not given toward you and solely you. All attention goes toward the dog.
Mm-hmm.
So you bring the dog around with you as obviously an emotional thing. He travels a lot and he's in hotels, and you need some sort of emotional support there. But no one looks at Mr. Herb Street. Everyone looks at the dog.
Yeah.
So anytime I see content about his dog, I immediately flip past it and turn it off. I don't pay any attention to that. I honestly, to answer your question, I don't even fucking care.
Yeah.
It's like I've got a fantasy team to run. I don't give a fuck about, the dog. There was a weird interaction with the dog and he's scared of dogs. I loved your debate the other day. By the way, I mean, it was too expensive, but I was really interested in getting one of those mats. One of those mats.
It just showed up at my house. My wife said, "What the hell is this?" It's 3 huge boxes sitting in my front door.
Yeah. Was it Kyler that got them? Who got them?
Tua,
yeah. The other bench quarterback. I was really interested in that. But yeah, to answer your question, I don't. When it comes to the dog, what's the dog's name again?
Pete? Is it Pete?
no,
I don't fucking care.
Was Pete the last
I don't
one?
care.
Pete was
I
maybe
don't
the
care.
last one. I don't know what the dog's name is. Patrick? No, might be Pete. This might
Yeah,
actually
you know
also
what's
be
funny?
instead of doing a diet, maybe we just start walking around with dogs all the time. People don't look at us.
Guys, just fucking go on a GLP-1. It's what everyone does in Hollywood. Everyone's on it.
Are you on
Just
it?
fucking stop. No, I'm not. I'm not because it makes you nauseous. And actually, my thing is, if I don't go to the gym, I lose weight. And if you read the comments on YouTube, RIP the comments on YouTube, I look like an aging lesbian. So my whole thing is like, I need to for some reason, continually lift weights and not look like an aging lesbian. And according to that older gentleman in Calabasas, go on TRT.
Yeah.
The Chargers, all of them, that offense is just fucking electric. That said, why do I feel like they're going to lose in the first round of the playoffs? It just feels that way, right?
Well,
Yeah.
It's the Chargers, so it's a safe bet.
Wow, none of the Chiefs. Taylor Swift isn't going to be there when there's no reason to watch. Just none of them. They're going to have some problems.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be like the old days. I think we realize Mendoza's going to be a Raider. We're still in the AFC West here.
Yeah.
Yep.
That said, he likes to throw that short ball. Bowers is going to have a good season.
Mm-hmm.
Genty, Max is going to have a good fucking season.
I
Eagles.
like it. It's
See,
good.
Max, he was projecting for next year with Jim.
I know. And Bowers. Yeah, both of those are good. I'm just trying to keep you honest here.
Your Eagles, by the way, I got to say, I went to that Eagles-Chargers game, the one that Shane went to. Seeing A.J. Brown in person is really something special, Max. I do have to tell you. He is...
Great football
To see him in person is something really special. He is a really special athlete.
Mm-hmm.
He really is.
Agreed.
God, from a fantasy standpoint, though, that team sucks. Fuck me. Saquon really fucked us. Dallas, again. Okay, Max, here we go. Team that didn't have a good season. We love Dallas. Shitty defense, super offense. Love them. We're drafting all of them.
They had a good fantasy season, though.
Yeah.
Man. With the Commanders, we're in the NFC East. Can't really draft Bill Merritt because when Rodriguez is back, that's a sort of dual backfield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's good for your team. Such a bummer about Zach Ertz.
Yeah.
I don't know, PFT. It's not looking good. I thought for sure that you won the quarterback draft last season, but I don't know.
It's one season.
I don't know what to tell you.
So I'm still optimistic on Jaden long term. Do you have any regrets though? Because it seemed like you were dead set on Jaden, and you gassed him up so hard. I feel like you have to evaluate yourself, right? What went wrong with that?
Yeah. I got to tell you too. What with Liam Cohen and Ben Johnson doing so well, I think having defensive coordinators as head coaches hurts offenses. Sorry. I think from, and this is a fantasy, I'm a fantasy manager.
Yep.
From a fantasy standpoint, when you get an offensive coordinator as a head coach, it really helps that offense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Jaden is officially, you're not drafting him next year, right?
I'm not going to say a term that is highly offensive.
Okay,
But
good.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure he can give us 14 games a season, PFT.
Okay.
I'm not sure. What's the over/under on how many games he plays next season, PFT?
Well, he missed. I want to say he missed one game his rookie year.
What's the over/under next season on games, just off the top of your
At the
head?
top of my head, I'd probably say 15.
I could work with 15.
Okay, but again, you're not allowed to draft him though. I thought we went through this.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about Giants. You have no real Giants in that room.
You're still going to draft him. That's what I'm hearing from you.
I got the jersey. I can't
Yeah,
return it.
I
I already
know.
put it on.
I know. It feels like this might be one of those situations where you think that it's worth it to draft Jaden just so that you can be mad at me if Jaden doesn't play, despite the fact that you did all the expectations on Jaden.
Guys, we're going to move on. We've talked enough about once again, guys, talking way too much about the Commanders. Really shouldn't be talking about them this far in the postseason. Let's talk about the Giants for a second. You know what? I may have to become a Giants fan. Sorry, Means, just because you have no other Giants fans in that room, and things could get interesting for that team soon. I think their head coach is going to be Clint Kubiak.
Oh, okay.
And if that's the case, every single Giant becomes a must draft in next year's fantasy world.
Mm-hmm.
Now if that dude from the Rams, oh God, he's somebody's son. Who's the defensive coordinator on the Rams?
No, that's Sean McVay's.
Shula.
Yeah.
Chris Shula. Now Chris Shula becomes the head coach. We're not drafting any offensive players who have a defensive coordinator as a head coach. We're not doing that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if Clint Kubiak becomes the head coach of the Giants, I think really good things could be coming their way.
Okay.
Scadaboo's back. Gosh, that was such a terrible Week 16 with Jackson Dart, though. But Malik Neighbors, you got to remember that everyone was so high on that team before everything went to shit.
Yeah.
What happens with Kafka? You think he stays as
No.
OC?
No.
Wow, man, I got to tell you, we're moving on to the north. Big Cat, Loveland and Caleb, they're the new Laporta and Goff, man.
Ooh,
He
I
fucking
like
did
that.
it.
I like that.
He fucking did it. They're so fun to watch. Swift is difficult to draft. You have no idea what he's going to give you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean he's not. It's two backs, and you don't know. I think the Bears will probably try to maybe get another running back.
Yeah, and Adunze is hot and cold. You know,
Well, he's been injured.
Oh God, Green Bay's such a bummer, isn't it? Just about their defense, they're just like limping in. It's just so weird to watch. And you said it the other day. I don't want to repeat, but when Tucker Kraft went away, it's funny how a tight end for some quarterbacks, like that's it, it's over. You know.
Yeah.
Vikings, none of them. It's I guess they're going to have to stick with JJ next season, but I mean, I'm sorry to say this, but 9 ruined a perfectly good offense and an elite offense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have a question. Where does Montgomery go on the Lions?
I don't know.
He tweeted that. What did we get to the bottom of that photo when he tweeted the photo? Remember
He's
he
not
took
happy.
a photo of his jersey.
Yeah, he's not happy. Clearly.
So he'd be someone to watch. Love Montgomery. Carolina's just such a bummer. Say T-Mac, everybody. I know Dowdle had like some numbers, but he's going to have to split carries with Hubbard. Okay. In Tampa, is Zach there?
No, he's not. He's not.
If Clint Kubiak becomes Tampa Bay's head coach, then all of them.
Okay.
Because Bowles is not going to be there, right?
Probably not.
I don't know. I hope not.
Again, we're going to follow where Clint Kubiak goes and then draft everyone that he is coaching.
I like that. That's a good forward-looking statement. This is what I like to hear from you, Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta, it's just incredible what he's done in Seattle. I mean, he's like Liam Cohen, like Ben Johnson. These guys are other level. They're doing things we don't even understand, that defenses don't understand. And by the way, doing what he's working with in Seattle, the guy's a fucking genius.
Yeah.
Atlanta, I'm just not a Penix guy. Oh God, you know what's so funny about Atlanta? I was watching the game the other night, and I was thinking, wow, their defensive court, like Jeff Ulrich finally stepped it up, of course, against the Rams.
Yeah.
Guys, I mean, remember? Hey, Max, do you remember when I crank called you and made believe I was Big Dom and said, "Do you want to go to the White House?"
No Hamas.
Yep, I'm familiar.
Remember that, Max? That's so funny.
Yep, familiar.
And then you texted me back that video where you went, "Bing bong, Jerry," and you were at the White House. That was crazy. Guys, we should really, for April Fools, because I've been really thinking about April Fools. We should really prank call Jeff Ulrich somehow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I like that.
We should crank call him and let him know he's like. We should tape it maybe and let him know he's the head coach. Like he's like. We want him to be the head coach of, I don't know, of the Giants or something. We should do it.
Yeah, we should.
We should really fucking get him good. And he can't even get mad at us, can he? Because his fucking son.
Yeah.
He has to be like, oh, it's just kids being kids on part of my town.
Jerry, I have a question for you. With the Falcons, Bijan Robinson, was he available when we drafted in the first round?
I haven't. I glanced at. I don't have my computer in front of me.
What position did we have? Where did we pick?
I think we had sixth. And we took Saquon. I got to tell you too. I was also trying to draft with our show. I was trying to say we did it, Max. I thought maybe we would like be celebrating and saying Saquon did it for us, but Saquon and the Eagles in that offensive line had a terrible year, and. In hindsight, yes, we should have drafted Bijan. I mean, I think Derrick Henry went in the second round. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed, guys. I'm not proud of what I've done. I'm not even going to defend myself. Hey, PFT, I don't like this position.
We picked fourth.
I don't like the fact that fucking AWLs get to come up to me when I'm standing in a supermarket line and whisper, Chef, you should have asked Shefty for help. I don't like that. It doesn't make me feel good.
No, I know. We have to have just the honest conversations, tough conversations.
The Saints, God, isn't it great? Yeah, I mean, you said it, so I'm not going to repeat it, but Olave is just reborn.
Yeah.
Shuck is awesome. The backfield is weird because who is it? Estime? Is it Kamara? Is it Neal? So their backfield's weird. Juwan Johnson, we're gonna fucking draft him.
Okay,
it's gonna be awesome.
Love that.
Do you have a vote for your own personal offensive rookie of the year? And if so, who would it be?
Chase Brown. Oh, offensive rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year for this year.
It's gotta be Tyler. I mean, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, make
agreed.
a graphic. Make
It's
a
gotta be
graphic.
Tyler.
Jerry O'Connell's rookie of the year.
If you had a vote.
We are taping this before week 18, but I don't even care.
Doesn't
I don't
matter.
care.
Yep.
Seattle. Listen, it's so funny with like Jackson Smith Najigba having the year that he's having. I do think this is going to change my strategy going into fantasy football. I'm an older person. I know I'm an aging lesbian. I can't wait till there's no more comments on Netflix. No one is allowed to call me an aging lesbian on Netflix because there's no fucking comments, AWLs. So fuck you.
No, there probably will be eventually.
I think
yeah,
having a lesbian on our show, I think will be good in terms of the Netflix culture.
But my strategy, because I'm an older aging lesbian, is running back, maybe quarterback, maybe another running back, maybe a tight end. But like I go running back first 2 rounds.
Okay.
With Jackson Smith Najigba's season, I think next year we're going to go round 1 running back, round 2 round 1 wide receiver, round 2 wide receiver, round 3 wide receiver.
Wow.
I think we're going to go 3 wide receivers. It's just if you land on a Jackson Smith Najigba, I'm not even having this exit interview. We're counting money.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just an hour of me counting money.
Yeah.
It's an hour of me getting a new air conditioning system because that's next in my house. I think we're going to go wide receiver, which is sort of a new school way of drafting.
I like that. Let's go new school.
I like it a lot. Jerry, I don't mean to cut you off in your recap.
It's a preview.
The pre-recap preview. I don't know exactly what it is, but it feels to me. Here's what I'm hearing. I have confidence in you. I'd like to give you a vote of confidence, Jerry, but I would like to be all in next year.
Yeah.
I'm talking championship or bust.
Yep.
No matter what.
Yep.
Is that something that you'd be comfortable with? That pressure.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I love that. I love
all
that.
in.
I love
We're
that.
all in
We're
for
all
26.
in that ass. Yeah.
I want every day of your life for the next year to be focused around the premise of we're all in. You're all in, Jerry.
Yeah, this year was fluid. Next year's all in.
I do have to tell you guys, just based on like the text chain and everything, don't know how much more in I could have been this season.
You
I
can
was
go
crazy
more all
all
in. You can go more all in.
You can be inner.
Yeah.
I really said I spent a good 80% of my days either actively looking on the waiver wires or like thinking about our league. Like 80% of my day. That's a lot of time. I have teenage daughters at home. I have a wife who's like this close to leaving, like this close. What? She's meeting one Brazilian man away. She's meeting one like jiu-jitsu instructor away from like leaving me. And it has to do with like a lot of my focus is basically just on, is Saquon gonna do anything this weekend? Will anyone take Saquon? Is there any way I can get a wide receiver for Saquon? Like a lot of my time is spent on thinking about our league. I got to tell you, yes, I'm all in, but I'm not sure how much more I have to give than I gave this season.
It sounds to me like you're saying that second place, in that case, like is second place the ceiling? If you're as all in, it sounds like you're saying that's the best you can do.
I think, well, in the third round, we drafted a quarterback whose elbow went like, I know most elbows go like this, but his elbow like this way went like this. And he was just that scrambling quarterback was gone. We started him his next start, but that was a mistake because he was in and out of there pretty fast.
Yeah.
We lost that week.
Whose decision was it to draft that guy?
It was my decision.
Okay. All right. So, but what I'm hearing though is you sound like you've hit the peak. Like this is all you can do. And I'm interested to see how that squares with bring me back. I want to win a championship. So we got to find a way to be more all in than we were.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
Love that.
The Niners in the NFC West. Fuck, you guys said it. I'm repeating. How good is Brock Purdy?
Yeah.
It's really good.
Oh, God. Let me tell you, everybody's in trouble because that guy is healthy going into these next couple months. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He is so good. Oh, you know what really fucked us? The Devontae Adams injury. We were starting him every week and winning a lot of games with him. He was just an end zone machine.
Yeah.
You know, when you have to play Tyrone Tracy in that flex where you were playing Devontae, you're not going to really win a championship.
Yeah.
Man, isn't it amazing how this Super Bowl is definitely going to go through the NFC West? It's just crazy how that division. Arizona. I mean, I guess Coach Gannon is coming back, even though he struck DeMarcado. By the way, here's a hot take. This is part of my take. I don't condone hitting in the workplace. Like, you should never hit anyone, you know?
Yep, agreed.
But what DeMarcado did to Coach Gannon in that game, I thought it justified what Coach Gannon did to him, like just tapping him on the chest like that. I thought he actually could have struck him harder. He really fucked over Coach Gannon. He really like they were going to get a win there when they really needed it.
Yeah.
And I thought he could have actually hit him like harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't condone hitting in the workplace. Oh, you know what? I want to root for Marvin Harrison so bad, but it's never happening. All right, guys. Thanks for letting me go through that. You can make your decisions off camera. You could talk to other candidates, you know, talk to Stavi, talk to Shefty.
I have my
talk
decision.
to that guy talk to the guy from Third Eye Blind. That was a great interview. Talk to him.
I have
the dude
my
from
decision.
Third Eye Blind who was on.
I have my decision.
He was awesome.
Yeah.
What his
Go ahead.
No, see what he knows, and if he's going to listen to Kelly Stafford's podcast for 3 days to see if Stafford's coming back to the Rams or not and how his back is doing. See if the third eye blind guy will do that.
Okay.
Go ahead. Look around. See if you can find someone who will spend more time on your fucking high stakes fantasy league. Hey guys, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, the AWLs.
Jerry.
Hey guys.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I got a Roback question.
No. Hold on a second. I actually have a Roback. It's a Roback poem that I have here.
Okay.
RHOBACK.com.
Okay.
Promo code TAKE, 20% off your first purchase. Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers. Roback.com, promo code TAKE. Roback.com, promo code TAKE. This is a poem for YouTube.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. This is going to be fun.
YouTube. As we say goodbye to YouTube, PMT was fresh air and you were all the breath. YouTube. Like, who can forget the time Big Cat pissed his pants right in front of a horrified Mark Schlereth? Why'd you put the mic up to the...
That stuff will still be on YouTube, by the way. But yes.
Why'd you put the mic up to your urine? What were you planning? What sound were you hoping to get?
Just, interviewing my penis.
Stream. Yeah.
YouTube. Such great times on YouTube. Simply put, Pardon My Take was the bomb. YouTube. From Billy Football stealing valor to Marlins man trying to fuck PFT's mom. YouTube. We love how you report on all the important things that no other journalists will say. YouTube. From Kyler playing Call of Duty to some Houston Texan getting his dick sucked every single day. Every day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
YouTube. Seeing Max find love was beautiful and romantic, especially after hearing about all the titties he fucks. YouTube. But no matter how romantic and sweet Max gets, Jake Elliott still fucking sucks. Congrats on the engagement. YouTube. Yes, great takes were always had, and all the zones, all of you always did spin. YouTube. Like memes threatening to bomb the... Or Hank trying to pronounce OGBYN. Opachin. YouTube. Speaking of Hank, so many great moments from Hank that all of you did bilk. YouTube. Like the time he never paid his taxes, or the time he sucked on his sister-in-law's titties and drank her very own breast milk.
I think it was a bottle.
I think it was
a bottle.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. Got it out of the fridge.
It wasn't on a titty?
I don't think it was straight from the source.
Titty,
No, not out of the tap.
No.
My version's better.
Yeah.
YouTube. We witnessed the birth of a heartthrob Zach who makes all the Pilates instructors gooey. YouTube. We witnessed Jake start a career in sportscasting, but we still have no idea what happened to Huey. No clue. Hibbity-dibbity. YouTube. But let us give Zach his flowers. Some would call him the glue of the show, or even the conductor. YouTube. And while Zach is really good at making ice cream for Big Cat, what we really want to know is, did he fuck the Pilates instructor? Did you fuck her, Zach? Did you fuck her? YouTube. So we love that everyone is getting paid now, and we love that Pardon My Take is finally getting its credit. YouTube. But if we want to read the comments now, I guess we'll all just have to go to Reddit. Rest in peace, YouTube. Love you guys.
That's beautiful, Jerry. Thank you.
Jerry, we are going to get comments on Netflix. Don't worry. You'll be able to see people calling you a lesbian there.
Love
Jerry,
you guys.
All right, Jerry. Yeah. By the way, Roback.com, promo code TAKE, 20% off your first purchase. I want to say right now, I have my vote. It is for you to continue being our manager.
PFT?
Oh, I'm doing my vote right now? I'm still stuck on the all-in thing. It doesn't sound like you're all in.
He can wait. We can wait. We have time. I'm just letting you know you have one vote. You have one of the two votes.
It sounds to me like you're afraid of being all in. If we're being totally honest, because you're saying, hey, I'm doing all this stuff already. I'm listening to Kelly Stafford's podcast. I'm creeping in the bushes outside training camps. I'm figuring out all the edges. It sounds like you're afraid of being more in. And I want you to get over that.
Okay. I'm gonna sit on that. I'm going to sleep on that. I'm going to let that simmer for a little bit. Thank you, Big Cat. Thank you. You're so motivating. You really know how to motivate the troops.
Well, I mean, we're playing. Yeah.
By the way, next time we have one of these meetings, big PFT, like within 40 minutes, like try and be like within 40 minutes of when you call it. Like,
you're clearly a busy man. And
I
I'm
have a
sorry.
TV movie to go do in South Africa. Like I have shit to do, but whatever. 40 minutes, yeah, I'll wait around for you. I'm sure you were, trying to get the old Camino started up. I don't know what you were doing, like in a Planet Fitness, looking for the 5-pound plates. Putting them on.
All right, Jerry, we love you. Great season. Great season.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Okay, let's wrap up the show with Fyre Fest of the week. Back to regular programming next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Hank, Fyre Fest of the week.
What's up, guys? Missed you guys.
Missed you too,
well,
Hank.
we already did the beginning of the show where we talked about how much
True.
we missed you.
Yeah, I mean, my Fyre Fest of the week, we had the week off. It was so not a lot. It was a great week. Got some sun. Was down in Mexico. My Fyre Fest, though, which I think you guys have experienced too. I wasn't thinking. I was going to play golf. I was a little hungover, and I was just excited about going to play golf. I posted a picture on my story, being like, "Big day, first time playing lefty," and it was a bad picture.
Yeah,
and I didn't think about it. I didn't notice it till I got hours later. And people obviously, there's a lot of trolls and haters where it's some you can just write them off as trolls.
You can call them truth tellers.
There was a lot of people, but then this is where it hurts, where it's like there's a lot of people that were genuinely like, "Love you, are you okay?"
Oh, because you were so
like,
hungover?
Like, what is wrong with you? Like, I looked really old. I think it was bad lighting.
Yeah, it's bad lighting.
Bad lighting,
Where'd
but
you take
it was
outdoors?
It was indoors, but there was an overhead light right on my face. It was a bad picture. Objectively bad picture. I looked very, very old, and I got cooked. Not just cooked by the trolls, but cooked by like people that I think like me that were just genuinely like
Concern.
What's wrong with you? I'll send you guys a picture.
I got
You
a
can
question.
see.
I saw it. Wasn't
like
your
to
best picture. That's okay.
like
I
to
have a
see
question for you, Hank.
Yes.
This year, now that we're in 2026, you are turning how old?
33.
So you could be old.
I am old.
You
but
could be old.
Not like this was.
Not us
People
old.
were like, "You look 45." I was said a first round lefty, like has trying to be a lefty aged you 30 years. And it was like again, it wasn't. I'm used to just writing off trolls as trolls. This was like you could tell from the messages.
Yeah, you look very old.
It was
you
people-
look like you're 60.
Yeah, no, it was
The hat too.
Yeah, I mean that's just a vibe, but it was just one of those. I was like, God damn, like
what is wrong with your torso?
I don't know. I was just like
It's like
I had just woken up. I was like,
I
I was hungover. I had some wine the night before. I was like excited to just go play some golf, and it was like, ooh, let's post a story for the people. 8 hours later, no one cared about what I was doing. They were just like, what is wrong with you?
I think
It's kind of like that boy Bent vibe.
Yeah, it's like and also the socks, maybe the shoes. Your torso is massive.
Yeah, I might have to do. I might have to get into skincare.
Okay,
I might have to do like a skincare routine or something.
and it is bad lighting. The bags under your eyes are on the right side are pretty
Yeah.
pronounced.
Also, you're hungover.
yeah, you're
Right.
hungover.
Yeah, it's a
Right.
hungover picture.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah,
how'd the frosted tips look in the sun?
they look good. I mean, they looked. Once I got a little tan, it was like, yeah, I'm kind of sick of them. I'm probably gonna cut most of them off this week.
Oh, I'm not. I might go back. This might just be me now.
But once I got a little tan, I was like, oh, I kind of like them again.
So,
Yeah.
Hank, the people want to know, though, more importantly, how did the left-handed round go?
It went pretty good. Making a decision this afternoon on what I'm gonna do for my future. But
Friday?
on Friday
Yeah.
afternoon. Friday
Are
afternoon.
you
going
doing like
live?
a big announcement?
I'm gonna make the decision.
On
Wow.
live?
I don't know. I might make a video. I might do live.
I think it's got to be live.
It's gotta
Yeah.
be live.
It's got to be live.
Instagram live.
Yeah.
How are you going to
Okay.
choose? Are you going to have
4
like,
p.m.
We will
Central.
be yakking, but
Are you gonna-
you're
I'll do
doing
it. I'll
4
do it.
PM.
Yeah.
Okay.
are you going to have like 2 gloves?
Probably 2 hats.
You should
Lefty,
do 2
righty.
gloves, and then
You
but then the left one, you select if you want to play right-handed,
Right.
and then the right-handed one.
You should have your hands underneath the table, and
like
then you
that.
pull out both your hands. That would be really confusing, but I like that.
Whatever one that has the glove on for a lefty, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So
So it'd be a
It would be your right,
hand.
right
That's
glove
that's what I'm
means
saying.
that you're going lefty.
That's what I'm saying. He brings out the left glove,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, he picked the left hand." Plot twist. That's
that's
actually
a
a
righty.
right-handed golf glove.
Yeah.
which Hank sometimes
Yeah, so
still
do that.
struggles with.
Set it up and then have your hands and then you just reveal it.
I like that. I'll do that.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah,
Love
it was great week, great time in the sun. Missed you guys.
Miss you
Happy
too.
to be back.
too.
Miss you so
I feel
much.
refreshed and recharged.
I don't know if you missed us. I don't
By
think
the third day, I missed you guys.
Okay.
I think after whatever.
Did you have any of the dread that Zach had?
No.
Zach was the fact that we recorded, which we were always planning on, and we said it's like no problem. You guys are gone, like it's not a big deal. We're gonna do a Monday show, and then you guys will be back for the Friday show. But Zach had immense amount. I was half expecting him to just get on a flight.
Well, yeah, we had the planned time off. I was expecting to do a Zoom show, and then you guys are like, "We'll be here." That's just how it goes.
Yeah, it doesn't
sometimes.
matter.
I
And
wasn't.
it didn't matter.
I didn't feel any type of way, and it was helpful. The Patriots just wiping the floor with the Jets helped. Like
And
if
the
it was
refs- or
if it
not
was the
refs,
week
but
before
the-
where it was like Patriots prime time versus
Yeah.
the Ravens, I would have been like this. I feel like I should be there, but
No, it was
Yeah,
nothing.
it's
Zach, go
light
ahead.
work.
You're the dread.
I thought we were good, but then I just saw the chat going, and I was like, this chat's going in a way of which they're going live, and we're not in the seats.
Yeah,
I was like, well, this can't be good.
yeah.
I got to get to the seat. And I was like, well, there's no way I'm getting to the seat.
We missed you guys.
I miss you guys too.
Yeah.
Zach, did
It
you
was good to be back.
Did you feel any type of jealousy towards Stephen Shea?
Oh yeah, and Jerry.
I think they did a great job.
Yeah, they
it was,
did do
it was
a great
pretty fun.
job.
Were you rooting for him?
You got to.
Well, that was like one of those things I didn't want. You guys were, like we said, we decided this a while ago, so it wasn't like I expected you guys to be here. And it also would have been annoying to text and be like, hey, can you guys write a boomer and zoom in? It's like, fuck that. We got Che and Jerry. And on Sunday night, I think Che and Jerry are going to be here too.
Yeah.
So we can use them again if you want us to.
And Jerry might have another take that's too hot for the podcast. Do you have any, Hank? Do you have any guesses as to what Jerry's
I was
take
thinking about that. It had to be about Mike Tomlin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fair guess.
It was so hot.
It was definitely too hot.
Yeah.
Way too hot.
But yeah, the other thing, with this time of year in the past few years, I'm excited for January football.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go this time of year when you have a team that's has a chance to make a run, like there's no better feeling.
Yeah.
No better feeling. I'm excited.
It does. Winter, like the Bears season has made it so like I'm not even worried about winter. When obviously when and if they get eliminated, it will be winter instantly. But it's not winter until that happens. Mm-hmm. All right, PFT.
I was actually just thinking the other day about. Well, my Fyre Fest is that I was thinking about the Patriots getting to the Super Bowl and having to pay Hank $50,000.
Oh.
And so I wanted to do something special for it, and my thought was that I would pay Hank in $50,000 worth of quarters. So I actually called the bank earlier this week to see if we could set that up, how long that would take.
Plus, I haven't even started.
Yeah, but if
You got to get ahead.
Yeah, if you want to do $50,000 worth of quarters, which I believe is like tons, like maybe
Silver.
Yeah, so I tried to set that up, and the bank was like, "Sorry, we can't accommodate that. Our vault isn't big enough to hold that many quarters in it at once." So now I got to go back to the drawing board, and I talked to like 5 different levels of manager, and each person was like, "What do you need this for?" I was like, "I might lose a bet to a friend, and I want to pay him, but I want to make it a big pain in the ass for him to take the money from me."
625 pounds.
625 pounds. Okay,
It'd be a
I
shame
think,
if you got that.
I
and
think
they
I looked
don't
up
make the
Nichols.
playoffs and
Nichols
you're
was the
stuck
ones
with-
that was tons. What's that, Hank?
I said it'd be a shame if they don't make the Super Bowl and you're just stuck with $50,000 worth of
Well, I
quarters.
wouldn't have it, but you have to line it up in advance to get a shipment of that many coins.
Yeah, PFT's just in his planning ahead mode right now.
Yeah,
he bet the Bucs game today.
Oh yeah, so that's my other my other Fyre Fest is.
The days are. It
It's
feels like
Thursday
Sunday.
right now as we're taping. It's Thursday
This
night.
is Sunday.
And about like 6 hours ago, we were sitting on the couch, we were watching college football. I believe
It was like 3:30.
It was like 3:30. It was right at the start, I think, of the
Rose
Indiana,
Bowl.
Indiana game. And I asked the cave, I was like, "What time does the Bucs game start?" And then Big Cat turned around and was like, "What, like Milwaukee Bucks?" I was like, "No, football." And Big Cat's like, "It's Thursday."
I was like, we're 2 days away.
I thought it was Saturday until about 3:30 p.m. today.
I thought the Rose Bowl was just going up against NFL.
I put in a parlay that I was super excited about earlier today with the Bucs. It was a double McMillan. It was McMillan for the Bucs, McMillan for the Panthers. I felt really good about it, and then I found out that it was not in fact, Saturday today at 3:30. But this week's weird.
Yeah, it's so weird. Every day just blends together.
By the way, you were right with the tons. I fucked up that search.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I did 50,000 quarters, not $50,000 in quarters.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So yeah, it would have
Hand up,
been
accountability
It would have
over
been very, very heavy. And then my other Fyre Fest is that I'm now addicted to buying mascot costumes. I
love the Twisted Tea videos.
Yeah, it was great.
I bought another one today.
Love that.
Yeah.
Pat.
I don't want to say who it is.
Pat.
I want to be surprised.
Gotta be Pat.
For everybody. I want to be
Based off of the where your brain is thinking 24/7.
Hank. I'm not thinking about you all the time.
It's not a Pat.
It's not. Max knows.
Speaking of purchases that are not great, we do have an update on the Go mats.
I thought those were wonderful.
We got them. They're crystals. They might be a scam. So they came I'll say this about the Go mats, because if people remember on Monday we were going through QB gifts and we found Tua got Go mats for his offensive lineman. I found them. It was like midnight, and I bought 3 of them. $4,500 is the total. They got to my house in like 2 days. So
I think they worked.
I think they probably aren't shipping a lot of them out. So they're like, oh shit, we got an order.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they kind of work too.
Yeah.
It's junk science. You just got to believe in it. I felt refreshed.
I like when you lay down on it, there's almost like a crystal feel underneath you.
So we're going to start doing
It's
that
a heating
all the time.
pad.
No,
Max.
Max.
No, it's not.
I can feel it in my brain.
You don't know anything about brain
waves.
waves, you dummy.
Yep, my bad.
Yep.
Alpha, beta, and theta waves.
Yep. Exactly. Okay, my Fyre Fest, I got a couple. I was down in Florida with my family for Christmas, and one I tweeted about. Hank, did you see this one? You liked this one. So I was sitting at the pool the last day. It was my father-in-law's condo, so we were at the pool every day, and I was sitting there with my kids, watching my kids swim, and 2 guys with their kids were walking by me going to the beach, and one of them comes up to me and is like, hey, you dropped this. And I was like, oh, shit, my kids probably dropped something. It was a piece of paper. I opened it up, and it was just 2015 Duke celebrating winning the national title over Wisconsin. So they printed it out and handed it to me and kept on walking, which I think is the real story here. Is the guys had if they had stopped and been like, hey, can we get a picture? I think it would have gone differently. They did not. They gave it to me and walked away.
Also,
and
if they're with kids, you're like, oh, this is just...
Yeah. And I yelled at them on the way out. I was like, hey, I thought I had my Coach K fact sheet on me, but I didn't have my wallet. So that one hurt. But also, credit to them. Incredible move.
Did they say anything to you before, during the week? Perfect crime.
Nope. Perfect crime. It was, they played it so perfectly. They did not say anything to me. They didn't maybe at one point I was like, oh, those guys might recognize me, but it was never that. And then I texted it to Sam Decker and Frank Kaminsky, and they both were like, you got to go to the ocean and drown them. And I was like, I think you're right. But incredible crime.
If anything, maybe this can just bring up the discussion of justice for Pete Gaudette.
Yeah. I wish I had the cards on me. I didn't. The other one is pool related as well. My 2-year-old had he pooped in his swim diaper in the pool, and it was a whole scene. It actually didn't get anywhere because he was on one of those floaty things, but the whole condo just hated us.
They have to do shutdown.
So I Joe Putted. And by that I mean I went to the front desk and I was like, hey,
you covered it up.
Someone pooped in the pool. Just wanted to let you know. And then I was like, I did my job. Yeah. I elevated to the right authorities and then walked away. Mm-hmm. It didn't get anywhere. Like, he had the swim diapers are pretty damn good.
What'd you do with the turd?
No, it was like you could just see he had a poop in his diaper. So it didn't get out. But everyone freaked out and they were just like, so that one sucked.
Also someone else noticed it?
No, his cousin was like, oh, I think he just went to the, he pooped, and was like, yep, he did. He was sitting on a floaty thing. Also, I pooped my pants too, so.
Have you ever noticed that at the pool, it always says, like, if you've had diarrhea within the last 2 weeks, you're not allowed to swim here. Mm-hmm. When was the last time anybody here has gone more than 2 weeks without having diarrhea?
Never.
Yeah. Bunch of perpetrators.
Yeah. But yeah, I pooped myself too one of the nights. Zach. I farted while I was sleeping, and I was like, uh-oh. And then I went to the bathroom, and there was...
So you pooped the bed?
No, it's just in my underwear.
There was probably a little bit on the bed.
There might have been a tiny little bit. The next morning, I saw a little on the sheet, and I was like, oh, no.
Are you a back sleeper?
No, kind of my side.
Okay, yeah, it's probably fine.
Did you tell your wife that there was poop in the bed?
So the good news was it was.
Or is she finding out right now?
No,
that's what I'm
she might be
hoping
because.
for.
So here's the good news: was we were staying at an Airbnb, and if you're traveling with little kids, sleeping is a fucking nightmare. They in a different house. They're like, oh, where am I? So after the first night, which went horrible, we split it up where my son slept in the bed with me, and then my daughter slept with my wife, and the youngest was in his crib. So it was with my son. So I didn't have to tell him.
Yeah.
No way.
No,
I
that's
had
just
to tell
dude
him.
stuff.
Yeah, right. That's just
dude
guys
stuff.
being dudes.
Yeah.
Just two dudes in a bed together. One of them happened to shit themselves. It happens. I threw the underwear away. Fine.
Perfect crime.
Perfect crime. I did the thing where I threw the underwear away, and then I like rolled up a bunch of toilet paper and threw it on top of it, so no one saw that there was just underwear in the trash. You got to do. It's kind of what I do when I like eat ice cream, like a whole
Yeah,
tub
you
of
bury
ice
that
cream.
trash.
You got to
Yeah.
bury that.
Yeah,
Everyone buries trash.
That's another thing. And if you travel overseas, like especially to certain parts of Europe, you never know if it's going to be in a country where you flush the toilet paper.
Yeah.
Or if you put the toilet paper in a trash can next to the toilet.
I heard Greece does the.
Some places in Greece you can flush, but most of them you can't.
It's crazy.
It's really strange. And then you go into a bathroom and you're not sure if it's going to be a flush bathroom or not.
Yeah.
And then you kind of have to read the context clues. Like you open up the tiny little lid of the trash can. You're like, I think there might be some poop on the toilet paper that's in there. So I don't know if I can flush. That's one thing. Like, say what you want about anything when it comes to comparing the United States and Europe. I think the food might be better in Europe. I think some of the alcohol might be better in Europe. We can at least flush our toilet paper after we wipe our asses with it.
And we have air conditioning.
And air conditioning. So
There's two huge things.
So respectfully, Europe, suck my dick.
Yeah, you guys suck.
Yeah.
All right, Zach, finish us off. Unless Memes and Max, do you guys have
you
one?
guys going?
No, I had a good week.
Okay.
I didn't really think
Memes?
about it.
Good week.
Good week. All right, Zach.
I got a quick one because I also did have a good week. It was a great break. Rideshare services back home.
Rideshare.
Yeah, a little rideshare issue. I didn't really last couple months here in Chicago. I use a lot of Uber, a lot of Lyft, no car. I did the same in back home, but it was the first time I ran into the same driver multiple days in a row. So I had this one lady, nice lady. We're taking a ride, and I've never thought about it being in strangers' cars when you take these services until the other day. That it is just a stranger's their own car that they take home and take everywhere else.
Yep.
So she's just driving, and this, like the vanity mirrors that drop down.
Yeah.
Just spider drops down on a little web, lands on her lap. She like kind of freaks out, goes like 2 lanes this way into the turning lane, and then she cries a little bit and is like, "Sorry, there's a spider." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine, no worries, we're good." And then instantly all I could think about is like this stranger's car could just be filled with spiders. The entire ride.
Did she hit anything?
No.
Because that would have been so funny if you got in another car crash.
So
because you've been in like 8.
I get in her car 2 days later, unbeknownst to me. She makes a spider joke as I'm getting in. And I'm like, oh, this is the same lady.
This is a spider car.
Yeah, this is the lady.
Spider car.
And then we're pulling out of my street to get on the main road. There's like a 2-lane here, and then a median, like grass, concrete. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then 2 more lanes, and then she just takes the left straight up onto the median and is on the median for like 8 to 10 seconds, which doesn't sound like a long time.
No, that's a very long
But
time.
we were really on the median. And then she goes, "Oh, I hope my tire's okay." And then she goes, "I never do this. I promise I'm a good driver." And it was a good realization of like,
as a guy who said, "I promise I'm a good driver" several times, I'm not a good driver.
Zach,
that's what you say.
I think she had a crush on you.
no, she put our life in danger 2 separate times.
I know, but she was like, she saw those eyes, and she was distracted. There was no spider.
I did get her number just in case I could get the dash cam footage.
Oh shit!
Just for dash cam footage though. But
Was she?
She has not yet sent it.
Was she? Would you date her?
I would ride share again, but with a helmet.
But you would date her.
No, not. I don't know about that.
That's
but-
What
kind of a
age
date.
range was she in?
probably like early 30s.
Oh, Zach!
I'm not sure, but
Zach!
I say all of that just to say,
If the spider lady's
like a
listening
start
to
of a
this right
rom-com.
now,
careful going in strangers' cars.
hit up
This is-
Zach.
This is a Hallmark movie.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
This is a PSA that be very careful in ride shares.
But you also
Because of
PSA,
spiders.
PSA,
might fall in
But it
love,
could be
yeah.
anything now.
yeah, PSA. You might get in a ride share, and then next thing you know, you're wifed up.
That would be quite the story.
Might get your heart stolen.
You should see if she'll give you a ride, but give your location in Chicago, see if she'll come to you. Then you
yeah.
know.
Fly her
But that
out.
would be quite the Uber.
It would be, but
That would be.
listen, you travel for love.
Rideshare, yeah.
How romantic would that be if she just pulled up to your apartment in a new car that she like rented here?
Yeah.
So a spider-free car.
You need
she's
a
like,
ride.
No, I think she's a BYOS. She brings her own spider.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll give you a ride, big boy.
Were you expecting this story to end this way?
No, it's just now ending this way now. This was more about like, public safety.
True, that is true.
Yeah.
But
Dude, Zach,
whose car you get in?
imagine getting roadhead from her, but she's still driving.
she
That's like a porn. That's literally a porn.
She's driving your shotgun?
she was so kind, and there's a dash cam, so that would be bad.
Okay.
Or hot. It might be hot.
That would be really hot.
Yeah.
I mean, she can't drive worse?
I don't know. I mean, she leveled it up the next day.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
we were
like, if
surfing on that median, Big Cat.
Did she blame the spider for the second turn? I would have blamed it. I would have been like, oh, there was another spider.
yeah.
She blamed her window tint. She's like, "Oh, I knew this window tint was too dark." I was like, what?
Is the window
the most Florida
is the
thing ever.
windshield winted?
No, she goes, "Look, the front's not too bad." She just had like the strip, and she's like, "But when I'm looking out the side window, I'm like, well, this is your car. Like, this is your vehicle."
That's like Jerry. I mean, Jerry can't see out of any window of his car. Jersey
Because the
Jerry.
seat's not high enough.
Yeah. And also the window tint.
Yeah.
You got to have your own car fine tuned. We can't be just finding out our window tint's too dark.
You're right. You're right. Okay. Good Fyre Fest, boys. Let's wrap up. We got Jack Pocket. It's time for this week's Lottery Ball segment brought to you by Jack Pocket, the go-to app for ordering official lottery tickets right from your phone. Mega Millions, Powerball, state lottery games, even scratch-off tickets. Jack Pocket's got them all and is an extremely easy to use. 75 people have already become millionaires using Jack Pocket. And now new Jack Pocket customers will get $5 in free lottery credits. Just sign up with code PMT2 and opt in. That's code PMT2 for free lottery credits on Jack Pocket, America's number one lottery app. Memes, it's a new year. You think this is the year you're going to get it? Last 2 years, the answer was no.
Well, I did guess it,
No.
but this is the year I'll win it.
This is the year you're going to win it.
I'm going to win it.
Numbers.
3.
Oh, I think that was PF.
No,
I
got that.
think it might have been memes.
You think that was memes?
I think it was memes, but we can check. Let's check.
Memes.
Okay.
Memes. Do we
Max
check?
didn't even check.
Yeah, checked memes.
He didn't check.
You didn't check,
He
Max.
I
at
checked.
all.
It's memes.
He didn't check at all.
100.
I'll go
Yeah, it's
26.
I'll go 15. Is that Mendoza's number?
Yeah.
15.
I will go 60.
I'll go 66.
62.
8.
Good luck, memes.
Thank you.
That's
oh my
it.
god.
Oh, man! First of the year!
God.
Oh, my God! It happened! He did it!
Let's go, memes.
Memes!
We may have to go back and check that.
Max, did you actually check it?
I didn't.
Oh!
Max.
No, we did check.
Oh,
Max.
no!
No, I do think it was memes.
But we have to hear.
I think it was
I
memes.
do think it was memes.
I think
think
it
it
was memes. We got to check it.
We gotta check it.
Wow.
We got to check it.
Memes, step out of the booth.
We got to check
Oh,
it.
I don't think we
Step-
can.
We got
What
to
are
check
we
to
doing?
see you
I don't
had
think we
it.
can until we like to go.
Step out of the booth.
Oh my
memes.
God, memes!
Let
This
Max
is-
look at it. We need.
You have to
independent-
look at it, Max.
No, we can't.
No,
what do you mean?
Memes won.
no,
Memes
no,
won.
no! You got to check it.
Got it. We should check.
He got it. but-
You've got to check. How do we check?
I think memes got it.
Yeah, go check the stream.
All right, go,
No,
Shane.
the stream won't do anything because it's. We need to check the
You
track.
could just tell.
You know what? I'll give it to you. Memes.
Oh,
you
wow.
got it.
Wait, so not officially checked,
But I'm
So is
giving
it
it to
an
memes.
asterisk?
I'm giving it to memes.
No asterisk.
but are we checking or not checking?
I'm giving
What
it
do
to
we do with
memes.
this thing now?
We got to get a new machine.
This is
We have to get a new machine.
this
Let's
is
get
the
on that,
greatest
Hank.
omen that's ever happened in the
That's
history of the show.
what a year this
Great
could be
omen.
for you, memes. The first of the year.
Damn.
What a moment!
And the record.
You're not nearly as excited as you should be.
Yeah.
I'm in shock.
You haven't like said anything.
He was pumped.
I never thought it'd happen.
I never thought it would happen. I
And the fact that you got it first year, like, because getting it, in
also could barely
February.
see it because there's just
Wait,
a
is
glare
it?
from the clocks.
Oh, it's 13. It was memes.
It was memes.
No, it's 3. It's 3. Memes. Unbelievable.
How many was he away from the record?
25.
Oh, yeah.
25.
Oh,
So,
Hank.
So who's the longest now?
Me. I'm still me.
Still Hank.
No, but right now, like who has the longest current
Well,
streak?
what we got to do is we're going to get a brand new lottery ball machine.
Yeah,
It's also Hank.
Oh, Hank.
Oh, Hank.
Hank, it's been forever since you got it.
How long has it been since Hank got it?
988 days.
Wow.
What? That's not true.
No, that's his longest
Oh,
drought.
longest drought. My bad.
320 days since he last got it.
Wow.
Wow. Hank, better not let that drought go any further.
Nah, it doesn't. We gotta get.
We got to get a new machine. We got to get a new machine, and everyone's got to get the new
It just
machine.
restarts.
Unbelievable. Congrats,
Congrats,
memes.
memes.
That is the best omen ever.
Ever.
To
is gonna
start
be a
the
great
year.
year.
Ever.
To start the fucking year.
Jets going to get a franchise quarterback, then they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Lamar.
Let's not get too crazy.
Maybe that'll be the number Lamar.
Lamar.
wears.
What if Lamar wears... Does anyone wear 3 that...
We got to bet on a 3 this weekend.
Yeah. Something 3 is going to come up. What are you thinking about?
Oh, Georgia. 3 seed.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Wow, memes. I'm happy for you.
Love you guys.
What?
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 We're not that happy. And then now the lottery ball is dead.
No, I'm happy for me.
No, we're going to get a new... We're getting a new machine.
I'm a winner.
Okay.
Today
Today you are.
I won.
Today you are.
Today you're a winner.
Today you
I
are.
won.
Yep, you did.
No, Max. We're gonna. I'd say by the end of by after Super Bowl, we'll probably have a new machine that we can christen.
I'm very.
That ball's gone.
And that I saw it. It just dropped there. And then the new machine will literally just be a race to see who's the last to get it. And then it just repeats itself.
I'm very happy for memes, but I'm upset that we don't have anybody to bully.
Well, again, Hank is the longest drought by far.
Yeah, ever.
Still, days and guesses.
Not even really close either.
Not even close to close.
No.
988
This
days.
also just means
404 guesses. What?
everyone's open to get
Oh, yeah.
the treatment.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Calendar year.
It actually makes it more fun because
yeah.
it becomes a race.
Only one person this calendar year.
Good point, Hank.
Oh, I'm excited. Congrats, memes.
it's the-
I am happy for you because it had to happen.
Wait, have you guys got it this year?
Calendar year memes.
Have you got it this year?
I have not.
I've not gotten it. No.
You're right. I have not.
I have.
You have the
Yeah,
power.
you have. Yeah, you have.
Yep.
Unless PFT said it before you.
This is fantastic for me.
for me.
And think about the guy who just tweets at you every single day.
Could you imagine if
That guy's girlfriend.
Oh my
Yeah, that guy's girlfriend. Oh
could
man.
you imagine if PFT actually said it first?
I didn't.
That would have. I know. No.
It would have
No.
been-
No. No.
Yeah.
You didn't. But I'm saying, like, if you just said it a little bit earlier
Yeah, I
and
know.
you actually beat him.
Well, Big Cat said the word number, but he didn't say numbers, which is why I had to stop myself earlier. I would have had you on that one. But yeah, listen, honestly, when we said it, I thought like 75% chance memes beat me. And then as I started to think of what that would look like if memes got it, and then we went to the videotape and it was me, I gave it to memes strictly out of self-preservation.
That's why when you asked me, I didn't even look. I just
thought-
said memes.
I thought
there's no upside for being on the
No,
other side.
I saw it on the.
Yeah.
I thought I might have been murdered. So congrats, memes.
I didn't even think about it.
No, you
Memes.
got it. You actually got it. Yeah.
That would have
Memes.
sucked.
I got a number 3 for you,
What?
Russie.
Is Rusty playing?
No, I'm just saying he wears number 3. He likes New York.
He does.
Russie on the
Nope.
Jets.
Nope. Nope. Jets also probably gonna have a 3rd overall pick.
Okay.
It's big stuff, memes.
Congrats.
Huge
Love you guys.
winner.